I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World No Dangerous Podcast. BOP's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar with some
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Let's get it.
That's good.
Hondo up in this piece.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out. Hold on, man. Bebo
up,
P ain't
what
here, but
up?
we gotta wake up the neighbors.
Wake them up. Wake them up.
What's good? Hey man, we got Scandalous. Scandalous don't even get an intro, man. He's just family now, man. He's just
Yeah, I don't
saying,
need
man. What's going down, man? These that Scandalous was going on, man, tonight, man.
What's happening? What's happening, Scandalous?
Nothing much. Just looking forward to the show. You know, shout out to everyone in the chat. Glad you're with us tonight.
Man, come on, man. Like, come on, man. You know, especially
Glad you're
man,
here, my brother.
Yeah. With Scandalous in the building, is special, man. Jay Kent,
yeah.
what's goody, man? What's going on, man? I see you got the blue, you know what I'm saying, all day, man.
We all
Crip
got the
walking. Yeah, we see, yeah, all day, man. We out here.
man. We
out here.
twinning over here with the blue paws.
Yeah, all
Man,
day.
glad that Scandalous is in the building. Can't wait to hear him with the official Koofy on first. You know,
Yeah,
Scandalous
yeah,
always
he gonna get it
keeps
in.
the
Yeah, he gonna
Koofy.
get it in.
Yeah, you can hear that a
You
couple
gonna
times.
This is a Koofy name. First of all, this episode's called I push rhyme like weight. We gonna say West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cube swag, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. Hold up, man. Shamario is
There
in
he
here
is.
early. He got
There he is.
the Infinity Stone do-rag. It's going
Part of
down tonight.
Part of the Do-Rag Dynasty.
Yeah, man.
Salute
Come on,
to
man.
Shamario.
He's in the building, man. What's good, Shamario, man? Always holding it down with us, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that young Fly, man, was good with you. Man.
Young
What's going
Fly.
down? What's goody, man? Man, come on, Full Nelson's in here with us tonight, man. We got it
Peace,
crazy. Come on,
peace.
Madden Day One.
Wag,
Club is in here.
wag.
What's goody? He's in
What
here
up?
holding it down. Do-rag of Omens. Hold up in the
Omens.
building. Hold man, we gotta give him another bomb for that do-rag.
Right, they
Hold
Do-Rag
up, man.
on.
Where my bomb, man? Hold up. Yeah, I got some new stuff in here tonight. Man, shout out to Madden in the building, man. We in here heavy. Man, we got a good show tonight. It's gonna be crazy. We got some surprises too. Other than Bebo coming in a little bit, we got some pause. We got some other stuff coming in. It's January, man, so it's kind of dry out here. But you know, we always got some stuff to talk about, man. It's hip hop 50, man. It's going down. You know how we do. But before, hold up, Power's in here early, of course, man. Early before everybody, man. So
And he's
Day One
upgraded
Club.
to 700.
700,
So,
man. Come on,
yeah.
man. He's in here heavy, man. We gotta give him an AK. But before we go in, man, we gotta pay some bills. Vegas.com, man. Go over there, man. We put in the chat. You get it 50% off, man, if you go over there.
50.
So 50. If your wife tripping, go to Vegas. Husband tripping, go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So we got that on deck,
Your
man. We got
job
the ladies
tripping?
out there too. Yeah, drop tripping, go to Vegas. Fresh out hip hop, man. Come on, man. Scandalous got us right, man. 800 wow over there, man. Go hang
800.
out with us, man. Check out some stuff, man. Join
Grinding
the
to 1
swag.
million.
Yeah, we're
We'll
going
be there
to
no time.
grinding 1 million, man. Let's go. So go over there, check us out on Facebook, Fresh Out Hip Hop. Come on, man. And come on, man. We had to announce, man. I gotta get everybody on the side over here, man. We got the new Fresh Out gear, man. Y'all can go cop the
gear.
official gear, man. Finally, we took forever to get it on there, but we got some dope stuff. Crazy shirts, coffee mugs. We got everything over there. Scandalous got a little pillow, man. He can sleep on, man. We got Fresh Out pillows.
Pillow talk.
We got all that. Yeah, that pillow talk, man, for the ladies,
Salute
man.
to your cousin, Iceberg,
Yeah, man.
for modeling.
Oh
that
man,
shirt,
that's Scandalous's cousin. That's his brother over there, man. Shout out to Scandalous
Yeah.
brother.
Look just
for
like me.
he's the model. Yeah, he looks just like Scandalous. You know what I'm saying? That's how he looks, man, in the camera. So freshout.com, man. Go cop a lot of stuff. We're gonna be talking about that tonight, man. Go check them out. As we getting everybody in the building, man. We also gotta salute Rocket Mortgage. Salute them. If you need a house, first of all, I just saw rent, man. Rent for like a little Michael Myers house is like $900 over here. So, hey man, you get $1,500 on the closing cost, man. If you hit the link, man, we're gonna put that in. Shout out to Rocket Mortgage, man. And if you stanking, what the bomb man for the stank, man. Hey man, we got the Dr. Sasquatch, man, soap. We got them in, man. We on the affiliate program. We real heavy over there, man. Go check them out. They'll be all over the place, man. We got to send Scandalous a package, too, man. He got to smell good for the ladies, too, man. Yeah, we're going to give him a care package, man. You know, we're going to get him right, too. But, yeah, shout out to Dr. Sasquatch for the soap. Go check them out. We got them in the link. Get $20 off your first order, man. We'll put that in there, too. 20 cent. But we got to talk some hip-hop, man. Get all this stuff off the screen. We got to talk some hip-hop tonight. We got to talk N.O.R.E, LL Cool J. We got to talk about DJ Paul. He's a dog.
DJ
Someone
Paul.
I do not trust.
Oh.
Hold up, man. Darren Harris is in the building. What's goody, man? What's going down, man?
What up?
I don't know. Is that a lady? Okay, shout out. A big ups from the CEO of Hip Hop. Hint, what's good? What's going down?
Okay,
with you
what's
tonight,
good?
man?
What's good? What's
pretty
going
big
on?
Facebook
Youngin,
page as
man,
well.
what's good? What's going down? Yeah, well, salute. Hey, we got a good show. What we first got to talk about, man, tonight, we got to talk about Boldy James. He was in a car accident. It's our guy from Detroit, man. Hold it down. Just real quick, if y'all got any thoughts just on Boldy. And sorry, Boldy, this is an old picture, man, with your hair young, but that's all they had him in on the
Super
line,
old
man.
picture.
Yeah, super old pic, man. Salute to you, though. We glad you out here. We glad you still doing your thing. Any shout outs to Boldy? Any words from you guys, real quick?
Yeah, man, just praying that Boldy has a speedy recovery.
Facts.
You know, people who's a fan of his music, I know they hurting because we know that Bodie's one of the hardest working cats out here, man. It seems like that dude is dropping a project every month. So I know we're not going to hear a ton from Boldy coming up, man, but definitely want to wish this man like a speedy recovery, man. I hope he fully recovers, you know, from these injuries, you know, that the broken vertebrae is... That's a crazy one, man. So you know, I'm hoping, man, and praying for this brother, man, that he makes a speedy recovery and we get some more Boldy James music that people waiting on.
Facts.
What say you, Scandalous?
Other than that, just, you know, spend time with your family. You know, you be here today, gone tomorrow. You know, family is what matters most.
100%.
And ahead of time, man, it's some cars, man. You gotta be careful. Not even just you driving, but these people out here driving crazy, man. So
Man,
be careful,
ignorant.
Man. We out here. Again, man, you see all them blue checks, man, and that's why I wanted to screenshot it, man. Everybody in the industry was basically just showing love to Boldy, so you know, salute to him, man. Get that recovery right, man. Take your time with it. And speaking of time with it, we got the bedroom bully in the house, man. What's goody, man?
Must be Iceberg. They talking
Man,
about.
what's going on, man? Hold up, man. Hey, man, everybody's cheering for Bebo P. What's goody, man?
Hey, I'm cheering for y'all.
What's going down?
Hey, devil trying to hold your brother back, but we in this thing, you know. What's
Hey,
good with
man.
y'all?
Ain't too
Hey, man,
much, man.
good,
You got
man.
that blue collar goatee though, like you've been out here
Yeah,
working
man, you got
hard.
that Kanye
man.
goatee, man. Like you just got married in bull. You know what I'm saying?
like you got to come home and get the mud off your Timberland
Yeah,
boots, man. Like you really out here.
Mama is in the
Mama.
building, man.
Mama.
What's goody,
What's
What's
good,
good?
mama?
What's good? What's good? Salute to y'all.
Yeah,
We
salute,
need some
man.
art, mama.
Y'all said bedroom
You know, we
bully.
got this gear. We got this
Yeah.
gear cracking now. We need some
Oh,
of that art.
yeah.
Bebo looking like there's something about Mary when she came in with that little thing hanging down her ear, man.
Stop
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what's going on? What was you doing, man? What you doing?
Stop it.
Stop.
Man, he was like, yeah, it's gone, man. God damn.
I
Got
hope
all
you
the
get
sound
out of
effects.
Yeah, man.
I hope you
Hey,
get out
man,
of
shout out to
Dodge. Miss
Lisa, man. What's going on? Everybody
good,
coming
Lisa?
in here
What's
right on
going
time.
down?
Salute to Miss
Hey, I'm
Lisa
coming in here
holding
just
down.
like y'all are. Hey, what's
Yeah,
good with
man.
the family? What's
Everybody,
good with
hey,
the
everybody
family?
saying welcome, Bebo P. Oh, with the
Hey.
wetness too.
Right.
With that heart in the
Oh,
wet.
man.
Nah, yeah, man. He's
Hey,
wet over
hey,
here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Right.
be easy on the wet. Because,
man.
this is the only thing I know. What I know.
Yeah, man.
What y'all talking about? Get
Bebo
your
P
mind
is
out the
official
gutter, baby.
tissue.
Yeah, we
Oh,
straight
my
gutters.
bug's
and-
coming soon.
Yeah,
You got a goatee like that, you
I have
official.
mine, don't worry.
Stop.
Yeah, salute.
700
man.
Club,
In the
what's
building.
good?
Yeah, he's in here early.
That
man.
second
Hundo
dream
Club.
team
Tay
goatee.
was goody,
the one
man.
that the MJ
So
was
shout out,
right.
man.
Yo,
Showing the
yo,
love,
what's
of
good
course,
with
man.
y'all? What's
If y'all
good?
just tapping in, man, y'all see who it is, man. Mastermind, Andrew Tate's big cousin.
The
You know
real
what I'm
bedroom
saying?
bully.
The real bedroom bullies in here. DJ Scandalous, man, holding it down. Got more money than Drake, ladies. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
They know what time it is.
Got more
Tell
money
'em.
than what I got right here. All right.
Tell him.
That's real, too.
Tell 'em.
Don't drop that, Bebo P. Don't drop that money. Come on now.
Tell him.
Come on.
Boy, you ain't never gonna be able to play
Fresh Out Monopoly
again.
money coming soon.
Right.
On freshshout.com.
You ain't never gonna be able to play. Ain't nobody gonna be able to play Monopoly now.
Mama coming home gonna take everything.
Right.
Powers in here, Mama Bear's in here. So look, we got some crazy little joints, man. We got to talk about tonight, man. We got Scandalous in the building. If you came in late, be clear. We just dropped some merch tonight. Freshout.com. Yo, hold on, let me get that beat. Hold on, let me get this beat. Go to freshout.com. Go cop some merch, man. You need a coffee mug. Look, man, we got our coffee mugs. Y'all been looking at our mugs. Y'all looking at our tumblers, man. We got all that, man, over there for you, man. Come on.
Cheers.
Scandalous been waiting on his, man. You know, it's in the mail, cuz.
About 4 months now.
You know, black folks. I sent the mail. I sent it. You know what I'm saying? The check's in the mail.
Got more commercials than CBS right now.
Man, come
you know
on.
how
Princess in the building was
15
good.
minutes of the real
it's
sitcom,
commercials,
the
man.
other 15 minutes
We got to fleece them a little bit. But speaking of fleecing, man, we got to talk about our guy Funk Flex. What's goody, man? Salute to Flex, man. He's holding it down. This is again, DJ Scandalous wanted to do this pose, man, on the website. I told him no. But shout out. But Funk Flex basically sent out a roll call to everybody saying that he's taking music from 6ix9ine, our favorite guy. I think Bebo P actually bought the album of this dude. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
But let me play the intro for it. With a whole bunch of rats.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear them rats, man. So since basically
Looking for the cheese.
yeah,
The
so
Master
basically,
Splinters.
Funk Flex is saying since basically everybody's snitching, I'm gonna start playing the 6ix9ine because remember they stopped playing 6ix9ine's music because he was snitching. What do you guys say now that Funk Flex is gonna play his music because of Gunna over there, and y'all see the rat right above Gunna's face in the picture? What do y'all think about this? And do you see other DJs doing the same thing? Especially Scandalous. I think he's gonna come out with a mix with Tupac and 6ix9ine. What do y'all think about that?
Nah, Scandalous ain't on that.
I won't get no views.
Right.
I mean,
Nice.
what would make you? I mean, just because Gunna is snitching, don't mean you have to promote it. I mean, you're not really resolving anything by doing this. Like you're not taking a stance either way. Like this is just this is buffoonery. I mean, to me, it makes absolutely no sense to lift this ban. Like, don't you want to ban snitching or you want to allow snitching? Like, which one what we doing here, my G? You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, this is a won't situation. That's exactly what that is. You know, I'll let
with that face, right? With this face.
Facts, and I will let Scandalous slide that kufi on because I know he's got it ready.
So Scandalous, this thing is it justified for him to say, "Hey, I'm not playing the music," but now he's gonna play it because Gunna snitched?
No, because if you had a stance on snitching before, why are you changing it up now? See, I see it as maybe it is that he's a fan of Tekashi or there's being payments under the table because Tekashi to me is not. You already got me with that.
Hey man, 1331 already. We got the kufi on. Keep going.
As soon as you said he's a fan, maybe he's a fan of Tekashi. That was auto kufi. Like the kufi.
I didn't have to hit the button. It just went on. Man. Hold up.
That was a Skittles kufi.
That was a kufi with a brim. Is what that was.
Hey man, 13. We didn't hear early on the koof, man. But keep on going, Scandalous, man. So
yeah, because like I said, I don't know how you can play one person as a snitch and then not the other, right? So I think something's going on here. I don't know if he's being paid like I was saying, or if he's just a fan, because Tekashi's music to me is not hot right now as these other artists. So it's not like it's going to give you more plays or more views to whatever you're streaming, you know, or playing on radio.
Right.
Bebo, what you thinking, man? Like I said, again, Scandalous wanted to actually take a picture like this with Funk Flex with his hands like that. But I told him no, man. But
kind of like Suge Knight.
Yeah, got that shook boy. But what you thinking about this, man? Like, does that basically mean that he's not going to play, since I got to play Gunna, I got to play, you know, 6ix9ine? So basically, is he saying, okay, when Gunna comes out, don't get mad at me because I'm playing everybody's stuff? Do you think this is a play on that, like almost like Scandalous is saying?
At this current point in time, it sounds just like that. And based on such a statement that Flex gave, sometimes I think people don't know whether he wants to crawl or walk. You know, in other words, he recently challenged legacy MCs and producers to give him like something hot, within a certain short time frame, which indicated that he was trying to, bring things back to hip hop radio, bring hip hop back to radio from a true sense. But then on the other hand, he's catering to what I guess he thinks in his mind is a trend of sorts regarding snitches getting consumer notoriety.
And,
so
I mean, that just goes to the whole point, Bebo. Like, if you're catering to snitching, like you're never allowed to ban anybody who's perceived to snitch now.
Exactly.
Right.
Like you drew that line in the sand now.
If there's
that's why I thought you said the perfect thing, saying catering. He's catering.
Oh yeah. Oh no doubt, man. No doubt. If there's no consistency when it comes to the actions that most beneficial, that most benefits the art form of hip hop due to whatever trends going on, then Flex is just showing how much more of a disservice his contributions toward the culture has been as of however
I'm
long.
saying what Shamario's saying. Shamario's saying this is about money, plain and simple. He's with
Ain't it always with Flex though?
Facts.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everybody salute that do-rag with Shamario too, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Pyre saying radio banned him from rotation, but DJs can do whatever.
I mean, maybe he's trying to stay relevant because, YouTube and podcasts are taking over, No one's really fucking with radio like they used to.
Say that one more time.
Nobody's fucking with radio like they used to.
Hey, man, seriously. Hey, Touch is saying, first of all, shout out to Touch, man. Day One Club. You know how we do it, man. He's saying straight payola, man. Right. This has to be about the money. Shamario, everybody's agreeing with Shamario up in here, man, tonight.
Payola.
It's about the money. Flex has been a cornball, man.
Facts. Yeah. Facts, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Great cornball.
Facts, man. Tekashi, Pyre is also saying, man, Pyre wasn't just in trouble for snitching, but kept trying to shoot the fair ones to rappers too. Facts, man. So again, truly. I think I'm going with Scandalous, man. I think this is a play. I think they gave him the bag to try to get that career back on track. He may have some tracks in the deck that he's basically trying to get out there. And Flex has been last year. He was a dude basically bringing in a lot of music from Busta Rhymes, Swizzy. So hey, man, why not go over to 6ix9ine, Skittles boy, man, and get right? So
I guess.
Money talks. Just ask Bebo about his Monopoly money.
Man,
absolutely.
Pull that money, don't drop
Mama Bear said we need to make it official. That's fresh out money.
We gonna get that money, man. We gonna.
This should have never gave you ninjas money.
Speaking of money, man, we gotta talk about, man, our DJ Paul is a dog, man. We gotta talk about our guy DJ Paul, man. 3 6 Mafia, man. DJ Paul, man. First of all, they basically said, man, first of all, salute the Gangsta Boo. Memphis all day, man. We love Memphis. If you from Memphis, man, in the chat, salute us, man, up in there.
Man, salute us,
but
man.
She had her funeral last week, and then they said Paul didn't come through. It's like, oh, Paul didn't come through. So of course Paul had to say something. Of course I got it. Let's check it out real quick.
Let me explain something to you bitch ass niggas out there who got something to say about me not coming to Boo funeral. Nigga, I paid for the funeral, ho. I'm on motherfucking tour, and even if I wasn't, I don't do funerals, nigga. The last time I was at a funeral, it wasn't nothing but a bunch of groupie-ass motherfucking niggas up in that motherfucker. Bunch of niggas that just want to come up and talk to me and all this old shit. Bitch-ass niggas. Boo know how much I loved her. She know how much, I know how much she loved me. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to prove to none of you punk-ass, group-ass niggas up in there.
So
that's uncle talk right there, boy.
Man, gotta give another bomb.
Uncle talk.
What y'all think about basically DJ Paul, man, kind of going in a little bit, man, on some of the haters basically saying that trying to basically figure out why he wasn't there.
Man, I salute him, man. It's kind of like the Gucci situation, man, where these guys is out here, man, like, and he was very passionate about that. Like, Boo, he found Gangsta Boo. Like, they went to the same school. Like, that's his dog, homie. Pause. Like, not trying to call Gangsta Boo a dog. I'm saying, like, that's his people's.
Facts.
And he felt very disrespected by that. And I feel why he went off. And I don't like funerals either. I try to avoid them like the plague, man. I don't do funerals. And this man's like, look, I paid for it. you know, out of the kindness of his heart, just like Gucci and them did. He didn't have to do that, but he did. I don't understand why people feel the need to cap like this and to do this and to try to put somebody else on blast, man, for doing a solid for their people. He was there in spirit. Obviously, we know he was there in spirit, but this was some straight foolishness, man. Salute to Paul for that one. I mean, I don't think Paul really had to address it. I mean, because I feel like Paul's solid from that perspective, but I mean, he did address it and he put that foot down.
Scandalous, what do you think on this though, man?
Well, going off that, you know, I had the same sentiments about that with the Gucci Man situation, where they basically said that he didn't pay for Big Scar's funeral, right?
Facts,
I believe it was, and they said that he was paying money because he needed money for his wife's or his girlfriend's birthday party or something like that, and then he had to provide proof. You know, it's just kind of crazy that this is a generation where everybody wants to tear each other down instead of supporting each other in times like this. And to me, like,
not even necessary.
I had to deal with a funeral early on in my life with my sister, and I know it's kind of hard for like some people to see their family or their friend in that situation, and you don't want the everlasting image of them. So I can understand, and maybe if that was this type of situation for him as well. And for me, like, I'm kind of glad I got to see my sister, you know, one last time and say my goodbye, but not everybody's like that. So you should not judge people the same way as what you think you should.
Man, 100%, man, 100%. There's people who don't like visiting people in the hospital because they feel some type of way about that.
Yeah,
I'm the same way too, Iceberg. I don't like.
I don't want to go in there.
I don't like seeing nobody laid up sick, man. It just it hits people different. But go ahead, Bebo.
First of all, first we go on Bebo P. Mr. Rogers, man, is the show sponsor, man, tonight with the $5
Mr. Rogers.
holla, man.
Yes.
What's goody, man? Pull out the money, Bebo. Hey, man, we appreciate anybody, man, helping out, man. Hit the cash out, man. Hit the super chat, super stickers, man.
Oh, we froze.
I'm frozen? Okay.
Iceberg, come back.
Yeah, okay. I'm back in now.
Guess I'm out too.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Y'all good.
Oh, there,
but no, shout out Mr. Rogers, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get his DJ Scans that Lambo, man. So we appreciate that, man, too. So again, Mr. Rogers, salute. We appreciate you, man. Real talk, man. Thank you for that.
Absolutely, man.
He's saying what's up, man. First of all, let's be clear. Mr. Rogers didn't say nothing. Didn't say anything. Just the love of the
just
game,
came in with a nickel.
Bless,
appreciate
man.
you, bro.
Yeah, with that nickel, man. Appreciate that. Matt saying if he paid for the funeral and he never liked going to funerals because it gives him a bad feeling. I don't see it an issue. Fact.
I don't see it. And it's his money. He can do what he pleases.
Bebo P, you agreeing on this?
I absolutely agree with everything that's being said here. Some people are okay in physically attending funerals of somebody that they knew and cared about on some level. Others, you know, not so much, like a couple of you brothers just mentioned. So, but still care about the person who passed on just the same. So in regards to DJ Paul's response of the criticism that he's been receiving on not attending Gangsta Boo's funeral, and rest in peace to her, his reply just goes to show how callous, or how calloused, I should say, some folks are, and in such statements of why weren't you there? Well, that just goes to show you weren't there. You're seeing things from a very external viewpoint, not knowing the man did some things on the back end. He obviously had a history with her because he founded her, you know, and all that. And it's nothing but love and respect. He even said later on in that video that he believes that she would be cool with the way that he went about doing things. Right. So
Boo knew him. Boo knows
they knew each other very well, very, very well. So just be cognizant before, you know, making judgments of this nature, because, you know, topics like this can be very touchy, especially for the people who's really like been there from a familiar standpoint. And I want to give really just ongoing condolences to Gangsta Boo.
Absolutely, man.
Gangsta Boo's family, friends, loved ones, and so forth. And salute to DJ Paul.
Salute to Paul, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I do want to give like a little hug to LaChat too, man. She's been going through it, man. She's been on social media every day posting stuff about Gangsta Boo, man.
Oh, they were tight.
Yeah, they were real tight, man. She's feeling it right now. So I definitely want to send my prayers out to her as well. hopefully she's able to grieve in her own way, but also be able to, you know what I'm saying, move on and kind of continue to do her thing as well. So salute to LaChat, man. We praying for you. Fresh out praying for you.
All day. Shout out Miss Chrissy, man, out there, man. That Saint Lobster live, man.
Alive.
What you cooking lobster? What you doing? We can go over there and get something to eat too. Sure.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
We'll follow you for sure.
Yeah, you got something to eat. Let's go. He's saying DJ Paul Rich hand middle finger to the haters. Fact. Oh man, that real deal, man. What's goody, man? What's going down, man? Salute to you, man, in the building, man. Mr. Rogers saying pop that P, dude. Okay, pop that P. Shout out to Mr. Rogers.
All right.
Oh man, Mr. Pro Knots in the building. What's goody, man?
What's good? What's good?
What you talking about? Puffy threatened to kill Craig, man. He did do it, man. I'm so confused about what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Jack. We're gonna talk about Jack Harlow. He going in, man. Yeah, I gotta get a Coof.
You definitely gotta get a touch at Coof too.
Yeah, man. God, y'all wildin'. Y'all going in early, man. When Scales in the building, everybody doing the Coof tonight, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you going in, man, on that. But like I said, man, you know, shout out to DJ Paul, man. You know, they clowning, man. But real quick, man, B-Bo-P's in the building, so we cool. You got to do Book of the Week real quick.
Book of the week. This book of the week is titled Rap and Hip Hop Culture, the second edition by Fernando. Edition. Yeah, second edition by Fernando N.O.R.E. I know I'm going to butcher it, but
that's all right.
Oriola. And forgive me, Fernando, for butchering it.
Spanish tongue.
No, not really.
I
guess not. But shout out to the author Fernando for this book. This book traces hip hop as far back as the mid 1970s in the Bronx, of course, in a multifaceted fashion, if you will. And we're talking about socially, ideologically, culturally, and historically. It also covers the formation of the four core elements of hip hop, which we talk about quite a bit, which is, for those who may need a reminder or don't know, DJing, MCing, breaking, and graffiti art. The book also covers the various journeys that hip hop has taken from, hitting the pop charts at some point to the state of influence that it had overall in the 90s, and even its presence in the 2000s, and its current state of hip hop as well. This literary work, it seems to make sure it's known that hip hop serves as a voice, oftentimes, for those who have experienced some level of hardships, one way or another, whether we're talking about poverty, racism, just some type of subjugation. I mean, you name it. But on paperback, or rather on Amazon, the paperback price of the second edition, it's a little pricey, especially in the times that we're in per the date of this video. On Amazon, it's $71.90. But if you're looking for a more cost-effective version, then I did research an ebook version on a site called booksrun.com for $44.99. But either way, if you have the money, give it a read and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I believe it's on Kindle too.
I didn't see the Kindle version on the Amazon site, but if it's on Kindle, definitely check that out as well.
I did see it on the Amazon site.
Yeah, like I said, no. The book is dope, man. I actually checked it out, man. I actually ordered one. I forgot where I ordered it from, man. But when
I had to hit that ebook. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm seeing it on Amazon.
The ebook version?
Nah, this is the book. I'm putting it in the chat joint.
Yeah,
but no, that's like all I said, man, dope book. Hey, man, great as always, man. It's a dope, man. We always gotta talk about the culture, man. So shout out on that, man.
All day, got to, man.
Jay Camp, man. What's the bars of the week? As I put this in the chat
all day long, man. Actually, it's almost like artist of the week for me, man, because I gotta show this dude some love, man. We gonna go up top to Michigan, Grand Rapids, Willie the Kid. Man, I gotta show Willie the Kid, man, some love, man, because that dude is multi-talented, man. What he's doing, whether he's co-producing some type of film project, whether he's co-producing somebody's album, or whether he's barring out, the dude can't seem to miss, man. He's batting 1,000. If you don't know who Willie the Kid is, you might know his brother, Lot of Dark, man, who is a Woo affiliate. You know, Willie the Kid's been connected with DJ Don Cannon, DJ Drama. He's done a lot of stuff with them. Cannon in his early days. You know, he had a very acclaimed EP with Alchemist, Masterpiece Theater. It actually is a classic. He did drop an album, a little joint back in 12 album EP back in October. That's hot too. For some reason, the name of the album now escapes me. I don't know why. I was just listening to it today. There we go. Iceberg with the assist hit me with the CP3 dime. Man, I appreciate that.
Deutsche Marks 3.
Hey, Deutsche Marks, man, dropped in October. So that's his latest work. But that Deutsche, it was produced by Don V. Or V Don, I'm sorry. And it's their project is a problem too, man. But salute to Willie, man. That dude's such a talented kid, man. I mean, he's doing things other than hip hop. He's spreading his wings and different. Matter of fact, dude got like 4 restaurants, I think, too, that he owns.
Facts.
He's out here eating.
Oh
man.
yeah, he's a businessman
in different ways. In different ways, man. So salute to Willie, though, man.
Salute. Yeah,
the early man saying he had some bangers in the early.
He did, man. The Gangsta Grill series is a problem, man. He was a problem on the Gangsta Grill circuit, man.
This album, man, I peeped it, man. When you put it in the rundown, man, this joint's tough, fire, bro. Man. This is fire.
It's tough, man.
This is the thing, man. If you new over here, man, shout out to you, fresh out. You know how we do every Wednesday 9:30. This is Bars of the Week, man, and Books of the Week. We try to give y'all something other than just, you know, what's on the radio, man, and what they trying to push to you. This album right here, this is the one you got to cop, man. For real, man.
It's definitely a dope in the pocket joint.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really very pocket.
Yeah,
crazy. This is what you got to do. Hey, man, hold up, man. Soulmatic in the building.
Soulmatic was popping.
You know what I'm saying?
What's good?
What's goody, man? Hold up, man. Tell Miss LB we said we missing her right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My dude Trigger Trey's in here, man. Hope he ain't with Hannibal Trey, man. What's good, man?
Nah.
He said, what's up, rap verse, man? Body,
Trey,
man. Yeah, rap verse in the building,
Trey,
of course.
Man.
Come on, man. The other thing too, man. You know I got advertisements on advertising, man. Come on, man. But like I said, y'all got to check out, man. MyRapVerse.com. Let's be clear, man. Great segue, man, over there.
This guy.
MyRapVerse.com, man. You know, hey, we don't do hip hop DX, man. We do MyRapVerse.com. Let's get clear, man. You know, let's get serious, man.
All day.
But again, man, Bars of the Week, Books of the Week, man. You know how we do, man. We always kind of give y'all something different, man.
Always.
You know, DJ Scanlon needs that in his life. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Carmen is in the building.
Carmen?
Was good.
Carmen with the blue blockers was good.
Yeah, with the blue blockers.
She got the sunnies. She got the sunnies on. You know what I'm saying?
Holding down hip hop junkies too, man.
She's holding. She holding down the hip hop junkies, man. That's our quiet.
Right.
That's our secret place, man. Hip hop junkies, man.
If I get a notification from Facebook and if I see bars under it, I know Carmen.
Yeah, come on in, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carmen and Nightmare holding down that fresh out hip hop, man. Come on.
Absolutely. Salute to Nightmare.
The hip hop junkies. Pirate 700 saying, you know what it is, man.
AKA the 700 Club.
Yeah.
Pirate
700 Club. But speaking of clubs, man, and they trying to get her out of it, man. We gotta talk about Dr. Dre. Basically saying, man, I'm not still doing that DRE, man. He just put that cease and desist, man, on that Taylor Greene, man, that politician trying to use his music, man, for like a political like tweet, kind of commercial joint little trailer. It's crazy how, you know, when Dre was basically doing the Chronic, and this is why we got Scanlon's song tonight too. This was what, 92 when Chronic came out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember they were trying to break that album, you know what I'm saying, in 92. Now they're trying to use it for political campaigns and all this other stuff, man. But obviously he sent that cease and desist joint. What's you guys' thought on this, man? Is this just like him overreaching, man? Like, oh, somebody's using my music on social media? Or do you see more artists doing stuff like this and they're justified in saying you can't use my music?
I see it as overreaching because she's not really releasing a product or releasing the song officially. She's just using it in the tweet, and that's transformative. That's fair use. So I don't think that will hold up in court. To me, it's just either it's Dr. Dre or his people saying we don't want our song or our music associated with a Republican or a conservative, some along the lines of that, which is not really fair, because they didn't stop Joe Biden or Kamala Harris from using music, so
Obama.
So basically, you're
Obama.
saying they're being Petty Winslow.
Pretty much.
Agreed. J. Kim, what you thinking, man?
I mean, I get it. I see what Scandalous is saying too, and I actually do. I agree with Scandalous, but I also get it. You know what I'm saying? If we got somebody, man, who's trying to put out our music or who's trying to use it to promote their agenda, and we don't like that individual or what that individual stands for, I get it. Like, I don't want you using my song, shorty, to promote whatever you promoting. I think still Dre was on the Chronic 2000.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Okay.
album. Yeah,
But I'm just saying, basically, like
No, I
Dre
got you.
was
I
like
got you.
public enemy number one when he came out.
Public enemy.
Public enemy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, see,
but no, I get it. But
I
the
can
weird
understand what
thing-
he's saying though, because like if I'm an artist, I wouldn't want it directly associated with a political, division that I'm not associated with. So
and
I
maybe
totally
he
get
would
that.
do the same thing for a Dem. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not assuming that, but maybe he would do the same thing if it was a liberal. I do think it's funny though, because what she was using it for made absolutely no sense. Because I was trying to like correlate with what she was trying to get out there with the Still Dre. I'm like, what exactly? I'm not seeing the connection here, shorty.
I'm gangster.
So, not only was it to me a fumble on her part, but then when the man comes out and says, "Hey,
don't
let
you
me
my
go
bull?"
ahead and hit you with this cease and desist," so it was almost like a double L that she took. But like Scandalous said, I mean, this wouldn't stand a chance in court, man. I mean, it's gonna fall on deaf ears to a judge.
And plus,
but,
everybody uses that beat for like TikTok videos and reels, and nothing happens.
They do.
Exactly, and that's why I agree with you. I mean, this is really all like he just don't like Shorty.
Mama
And
Bear
Shorty
said
uses
that's
stuff.
country music don't bring in voters no more.
Hey, them Dixie chicks, shut that down.
On them
man.
bicycles, man. Them Dixie chicks gone. Hey, first of all, shout out to Devon in the building, man. Day One Club. You know how it goes down, man. Man, he just, this dude probably in Fiji or somewhere, man, drinking nothing but that crystal water. He probably, he probably got some water like this, man, that came out the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devon. He's saying
And
it's
I
fair
do
to
agree with
protect your
Devon.
creations from misappropriation.
Right.
It's so funny because it's exactly what me and Scandalous was saying, and it's the same. And I agree with that. I mean, completely. It's really is no right or wrong here. I mean, again, that's that man's artwork, and he does not want her using it. It is what it is. He has a right to feel that way. Now, will it stand in court? Hell no.
No. But
Until
I think
it gets sold.
Even if it, dang, hold up, man. Put the cool phone
Oh, my bad. Too soon?
Bebo's 100% right though.
Facts.
100%
Devon's also
right.
saying it's fair as Republicans like her that have been racially aggressive.
He didn't say
So-
charged. He said aggressive.
Oh man, this thing. He said Bali, baby. Come on.
Man, look, we need
Come
that.
on, he's in Bali, man.
We need footage, man. We need to live
Yeah, we need some
vicariously
footage,
through
man.
what Devon's out here doing.
Shooting, man. He's out here getting it.
out here
Bebo, what
getting
you
it.
thinking, man, on this, man, before they get into that Old Town Road doing it? No.
Why do I can't know?
Dog, with
Pause-
that
pause
sus
on
Nas,
that.
dog.
Because we know what he meant when he was.
He's on that old. He's riding something, dog.
Yeah, we know what
Hey,
horse
oh,
he's on.
hey man, shout out to Michael Brown in the building.
Shout
That
out to Michael
tinfoil
Brown.
Koofy time. We gotta get more and
Brown
more
was
cool
good.
dog.
That
That's for
was
Michael
good.
Brown, man.
It's that time, bro.
Yeah,
Move
man.
the mic.
Hello.
Bebo, what you thinking, though, man?
Yeah, I'll start here. Generally speaking, and without getting into the rabbit hole of politics, as you know, we have been doing throughout this whole topic, Marjorie Taylor Greene is publicly considered to be an extremely polarizing and highly controversial figure in politics. She's
I
not
thought you was
just
gonna say extremist. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
I mean, you know, that I'll leave that up to the interpreter of what they think about her.
I
But
know.
again,
I mean,
we're
when you
just-
said
yeah.
extreme, I was waiting. I was like, oh man, B.O.P. better go there.
No. That's why I say, generally speaking, and without getting in the rabbit hole. That's why I wanted to clarify
hold
that.
on. You were trying to get it. Let's go in there.
Nah, well,
Okay, go ahead.
She's been labeled a conspiracy theorist. Speaking of tinfoil koofies, regarding some of her views. With that said, it's in the best
Well,
interest of
she's
a
got
not
more of
so
a
controversial.
10 for a new era. It's not a kufi. It's more of a new era. She's got
Well-
like what the paper plane 10 for.
Right.
what
I
she's
mean,
rocking.
however you want to label it, there's some extremism
It's
that she's been
10-4.
labeled with. Right. So
Yeah.
it's in the best interest of a not so controversial brand in Dr. Dre's name, along with his overall music. I mean, of course, minus what Iceberg said earlier about cats, formerly wanting to smash the Chronic and now they're using it. And then, NWA's work, but like his overall body of work now that's basically praised. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that to be tainted. And I think he and his team also understand the connectivity, between the MTGs and the DREs. Again, possibly tainting that presence. So, and this isn't just on a music level. This is also on a business level. Shout out to Apple. And then you couple that with the fact that he's allegedly about to reemerge back on the music scene, because we just saw the 2022 successful and most recent Super Bowl halftime performance, along with the Snoop Dogg album that he's working they're working on together, that Missionary album, and probably some other music. So
coming 2050.
right.
I will hold my breath.
Just you wait.
Dre gonna be in a wheelchair by then. Oxygen.
Hold me back.
Yeah. But he understands the importance of maintaining an image as well as his team.
Actually,
Well,
now that you say it, I think it's also because he's trying to sell the catalog. He doesn't want the price to go down if they ever deem that he's more controversial now.
Look, man, the coof.
Got to do with the dollars this time.
Koofy King,
See,
DJ
that's
Scandalous.
Well, he
that's
did
not
get screwed
like-
on the Dre by the Beats by Dre deal, right?
He did.
Yeah, with
He
Tyrese's
did.
goofy butt.
Well,
that's the
but he
difference
screwed
between
himself though
the
on that one.
MTG joint. That's the difference between the MTG 10-4 and the Fresh Out Koofy. What Scandalous just said.
Basically. Well,
MTG
like I said, man,
would have said them Russians is trying to snatch Drake's catalog.
Facts, man. Tracy, and I think the world needs to stick together and be a healthier place for everybody, and we're the only
agree
ones
with
that
that,
can
Trey.
make a difference in the world if we stick together and do so. Facts, man. We need that, man. Facts all day. Yeah, that missionary, man. He's that's gonna take that L, man. If he don't never come out with that joint.
Right.
Yeah, no detox either, man. Facts.
Right.
So, but again, like I said, I get it. Even if they don't do anything, it's just a good PR look that, hey, man, I'm not associated with it. I'm going to call my lawyers because they've been busy with my divorce and all that bull, man, when she tried to kill me with that little brain joint that she did. Yeah, she on the call, man, right now. He needs to go ahead and...
This what Iceberg talking about.
Iceberg wearing it too tight.
So belongs to his man. So Matic basically said Matic was saying earlier that the laws are different when it comes to political campaigns and promotions. They need to get permission of the owners of the copyright. So it is different. It's not like a scandalous situation. Pause. But he's also saying that Dre don't want to be associated with the white hoodie.
Tiki George.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
He went with a full bar.
He went full bars. Devon saying black artists become political spokesmen. Yeah, overtly becoming spokesmen.
Inadvertently.
Nah, you're not using my bull,
right,
man.
right,
You know what I'm saying? All day. Yeah, shout out to Mike, man. But again, like I said, shout out to Dre, man. He's doing his thing, of course, man, trying to hold it down, man, trying to sell that catalog. Get that money. I mean, trying to be responsible.
Name to drop.
Yeah, don't drop that money, B-Bo. Come on now. But speaking of money, man, we gotta talk about, man, this Olden Mills picture joint, man, with LL Cool J, man.
Shout out to the
DJ
legend.
Scandalous wanted to do a picture like this. I told him no. DJ. First
I got
of all,
those shades too.
Yeah, you got them shades, man. Shout out, Scandalous, man.
Nice,
Come on, man.
nice. He
But let's be clear
got the
though,
little
man.
shades,
He got the little shades. But let's be
Scandalous.
clear, man. If you a LL Cool J fan, put it in the chat, man. If you actually rocking with LL, man, you still like it,
Put
man.
it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Stop.
In the mother effing chat.
Yeah, put it in your chat. Put it in the chat, man. If you actually a LL Cool J fan, because some of us are not. I think Scandalous is not. But Annie was hating on Tupac because she had Kandada. But anyway,
LL Cool J.
It's hard. Hold on, go ahead. But he's basically talking about this is hip hop 50, man, the 50-year hip hop, man. So of course, LL Cool J, one of to me the pioneers, is like, yo, I gotta come out with an album.
Oh, you think so?
Come on. So the last time they did was 10 years ago, the
disagree
Extra
with that,
13
D-Boss.
from Def Jam. Hey man, in the chat, I need Pyre 700, man, to look up. Is he still signed to Def Jam? Is he independent? So that would make sense if he is independent to actually drop this, because I think he did the same thing as Nas as far as mass appeal and came out with Rock the Bells. I think that's his brand, right, Scandalous?
Yes.
So this would make sense because he
Rock
can
the
actually get all the
bells.
bread, man, from his album. But do you guys think we need an LL Cool J album at this stage in the game for him when he's going back with that hairline?
Yeah, we need it, man. Why wouldn't we need an LL album, bro?
Right.
I mean,
I agree.
LL's a legend. I mean, if you are an iconic hip hop artist, you should be dropping on the 50-year anniversary. I mean, you should. To me, that should be that should be part of your job, is to drop this year. So
Yeah, back. I see.
you
I
know,
see.
whether you feeling LL or not, he's still I mean,
he's still a legend.
early 80s, man. He's a legend. I mean,
Yeah.
and there's people who wants to hear from LL, but I think LL needs to drop though. He should be dropping.
Okay.
If he's still able to get in the booth and do his thing, like, you drop. We've already seen. I mean, we see Cool G Rap still doing his thing.
Killed that.
Sadat X. There's
Yes.
plenty of guys, man, from that era who still rapping. I want to see Scarface drop something too. I mean, it's a bunch of dudes I want to see drop, man, for this 50. This is a huge year for hip hop. A huge year, man. If you still got it, get in that booth and put something out.
Facts. Scandalous, what you thinking, man?
I 100% agree. Like, this is the perfect time for our, old school artists to come back. We had Mount Westmore, we have Nas doing his thing, Black Thought, and I think, like, also this goes back to his recent interview. He had Mount Westmore on his Rock the Bells YouTube channel, and Ice Cube talked about that he formed a group with everybody because he wanted to get back to hip hop and show other old school artists that they can still be, relevant in this game. And he actually said that his whole goal was to inspire other artists and Mount Eastmore as well. So I think LL took that to home, and that's why he's coming out with an album.
I agree, Scandalous, man.
I agree too. I agree.
Yeah. 50
Kind of motivated.
Y'all changing how I was feeling about this, but go ahead, Bebo. You know what I mean? Because I was going basically. Where's my? I was
This
going
is hip hop 50, man. Like,
I was
we
going
need,
poop on the joint. I was straight going.
we need that, man. Rock
Y'all
him to
changing
drop,
man.
man.
I mean, I
There's
don't
a
like
bunch of
Jay-Z,
dudes
but
who need to
I want
drop.
him to drop an album,
Exactly. I mean,
Mike Brown saying, hold up, Camp, who's producing? He's a big LL fan. Second half of that music career has been underwhelming, though.
I agree with that, Mike. Completely agree with that. I mean, I would assume probably like your classic Timberlands, your Pharrells, your, most of your well-known producers. I mean, maybe even a Track Masters. I mean, he's gonna get some cats, man. Like, way up in the industry game as far as producers go.
Carmen taking that shot real quick, man. She
Okay.
said she don't know about the new album, but she love LL. I think she might like his cakes, man, but I don't know, man. What you thinking though, Bebo, man, besides the cakes, man?
Just stop.
Scandalous and Iceberg. Scandalous and Iceberg letting y'all know the Kumo D for that.
Wow.
Why you going in, Power? Why you going in? Oh, man.
Power
Going
went
straight
for the
in, man. Yeah,
he
for
went
the
for the
jug,
jab.
man. Mash ain't independent,
Yeah.
man, but go ahead and go in though, man, Bebo.
Nah,
Yeah, I
50th
agree,
year
definitely.
anniversary of hip hop. Yeah, hip hop artistry is, as long as you still got it, you should rock it.
You should.
Yeah,
Facts,
I do
facts.
think that LL working on an album is definitely good for the culture of hip hop. And I also think that the average hip hop fan that cares about the art form and grew up on LL like we did, also appreciate such an announcement of this nature. So I mean, we
Well,
arguably had one of the
Darren
best
said he's
years.
dropping Def Jam album this year. My bad, Bebo. I don't mean to cut you out, but I feel like that's an important piece there. Because Darren's saying that LL said he's dropping Def Jam album this year.
Well, I mean, whether it's Def Jam or independent, it's still needed.
Right. It don't matter. It's
yeah,
needed.
yeah,
But it's still
yeah.
big though if
It
it's on
is.
Def Jam because he does have the Rock the Bells joint.
Yeah, and he was
So
he
that
was he was
means-
and still is a staple on.
Hey, the
Def
question
Jam,
though,
you know,
Bebo, I
so-
got a question though. Do you think Def Jam's gonna roll out the red carpet, Daddy, since Jay-Z took all of his bread on that last joint?
I was
I
just
don't
about
know.
to say that, Iceberg. I don't think
I don't
they're gonna roll
know.
it out.
Where's
bro.
Nightmare
I
and
don't
Los
know.
when you need him to defend Jay, man, and Nino Beige?
I don't think.
I don't know,
they're
man.
going to roll it out.
Salute
man.
Darren, man, on
I
that, man.
think-
Salute for that, man. For real talk.
I think they're
Yep.
they're past the older school
so,
cats,
Matic.
man,
So
from
Matic
this
said
hip
the
hop
same thing.
game, and they're just trying to move on to forward in their opinion as far as the industry's concerned. But I think LL has the potential to pull off a dope album. I do.
He does.
I do.
He does.
Yeah, and I'm rooting for it. You know what I'm saying?
Me
I'm
too.
definitely rooting for it. So it's definitely going to be good to see what Todd Smith brings to the game in 2023.
Well, remember 50 said he wrote half of that last joint, that one joint he had that, if you want it, baby, I'm for real, that Paradise joint. So he might get 50 back on that joint, man. But who do y'all want him to work with if he does come out to, do you want him to go
think
old
LL need
school
to
or do you
move
want to see
past
maybe
that.
with Hit Boy or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
I want to see a mixture of old school and hip boy,
Okay.
like that type. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him just. To me, if you're gonna have Def Jam do it, it's the perfect time just to get a boatload of different producers, man, and just go hard with that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that one last ride. You know? Not saying it would be LL's last album. I'm just saying like I would kind of like do it like
Yeah,
as
I do like that. Yeah.
that type of joint, man.
And with LL, he's really he's still been in the fray of hip hop, like you guys mentioned with the Rock the Bells brand. So Matic just is mentioning on the chat here, Rock the Bells podcast radio is dope. So his even though he hasn't put out music in a while, his fingers have been on the pulse of the art form. So I think with that said, he's really feeling inspiration. You know what I'm saying? From whatever's going on. Well, what's good? What's good? What was that fart though?
No, you said,
What was that fart for?
finger. You said fingers. Put the fart in there. You
Oh,
said put his
wow.
fingers on his other.
Finger on the pulse is what I said, bro.
He was back there DJing,
Yeah, that's Colson back there.
talking about that
Hey,
fart was a pulse.
First of all, hey man, Dr. Silverthorne is in
Silverthorne,
the
what
building. My guy, man.
Reverend Dr. Professor.
Yeah, come on,
James
Reverend Doctor, man. You know
I'm right there with
that little statue that came out with
I'm
Boston,
right
man. It
there
looked
with
like a
you,
little
man.
Peter and Bull with that Martin Luther King,
Yeah.
little Peter Johnson joint.
Yeah, that
You know
$10
what I'm saying?
million Peter.
That $10 Peter.
We definitely need a
Yeah.
tribe and a daylight joint. We definitely
do.
Yeah,
We do.
salute Jay. Your facts,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
we need
yeah.
that all day this year. Salute
Yes,
to Jay in the
sir.
building, man. It's always special when he comes in. Pause. Touch is saying heard the cannon. You think
should play
is that
the first
true? Or
time
are you
there.
capping, man? Hold up. Hold up.
up.
Is Touch capping or no? You think Cannabis writing?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think Touch is clowning us.
You might need to
It
check.
would be
though.
hilarious if Cannabis was featured on the album, though.
That would be dope, though. Just
Well,
kinda
I
spin
know
that whole thing.
they kind of made amends or at
They
least cool
did.
from that situation. initially,
So
so-
seeing
they
Just
made
Blaze
him,
turn
man.
in some beats, man. I would like to see Just Blaze get out of that what was that NBA Streets game that, man, like once you started making NBA Street beats, it was like, man, get out of here, man. We don't hear NBA Street beats no more, man.
He was
Yeah,
on that
I'm really taking,
pump
Yeah,
it
pump
up.
it up.
Yeah,
he sound like
Yeah,
that.
he was
Get out of here.
making that. That's what he was doing.
Dropping, Karma saying he dropped 13 albums. I don't remember all 13, but yeah, I remember them cakes.
Wow. Wow.
Hey man, we
I-
got the
I
best
wish you
chat
had
in the
a,
building, man.
I wish you had like a thirst sound
head
effect that you can
sprung.
get.
You get a little water drop sound effect.
Right, right, for Carmen.
We got that Cardi B for.
Head
People do still
sprung,
hate Sam. Yeah,
head
head
sprung.
sprung. Man, that's Timberland's probably doo-doo beat, man. That's
We be up
Oh,
in the
hold up.
club and
We be up in the club. Yeah, get out of here, man.
I like Bone Crusher.
I actually do. Yeah, head sprung in the whip.
Especially
Beat does
let
bang.
Timberland do
Beat
the
does
hook.
bang in the beat though, or in the whip though.
Mama Bear's mama saying his name is
Mama.
Lady Loves Cool James.
We
He
need
ain't
another
lying. He
thirst
decided he
drop.
gonna- Yeah.
Another thirst drop in the bucket.
So that thirst drop, praise the Lord. Mike Brown saying head sprung and some of that LL did with Cool J was cool. With Timberland was cool, but I tuned the OG out when he did that accidental racist song. What was
Coon
that?
J.
Oh my!
He went from Cool J to Coon J.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
joint,
I
man.
did too.
Right.
Man, he going in.
Hey.
He went from Cool J to Coon J.
Coon J.
Damn.
Ooh.
Y'all going in tonight, man.
Coon
Hold up, man.
J.
Real
Some
quick,
of y'all
man.
might
We
need a
got-
little something in here after that.
Hey man,
There
we got
he
to
is.
salute, man. LA producer,
There
man. If
he
you're an
is.
artist, man,
Hey.
go check out Nino Beige.
Iceberg
man.
Rang,
Salute.
Nino Beige came.
Yeah, man. Hey, we just was dissing Jay, man. So we had to say your name,
Hey,
man.
that would be dope to hear a Rick Rubin joint for that
I
nostalgia.
think
as
come on, man. You
as,
know Rick Rubin's
Nino
gonna.
Beige is saying.
I think Rick Rubin's
Right.
definitely gonna do something on this joint, man. For real, man. Rick Rubin's still the dude, man.
And
Even though he's
what
like
you had
Jackal.
asked too, Iceberg, it would be nice to have Hit Boy too.
Fact,
You know,
yeah.
rock out.
Absolutely.
I think
Carmen.
Hit Boy's just a
Definitely
go-to.
down for
He's a
Rakim
go-to
joint.
producer right now, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rakim,
Album from
yeah,
Rakim.
Rakim,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Carmen, absolutely.
Nino said, I defended Jay musically. He did. man.
defended-
He holds it down, man. Come on, man. Jay
defended
Jay at the minimum need to sing your t-shirt, a jersey, something, man. Get
He
you
was
into some
riding
t-
for Gentrification J. He was riding
Gentrification
for
Jay,
him.
man. Yeah, if you in the hood, man, get on out because he's coming, man. Pause. Somebody said Def Jam just rolled out the red carpet. Doing it.
Right.
LL was the first artist to release an album on the label. They
right.
should. Dude, if they don't roll out the red carpet, this is horrible, man. I can see Lost Professor too, definitely.
I don't see him doing it though.
Yeah. Real talk.
Iceberg.
I don't see
him
them doing it.
man.
I don't see Def Jam doing it either. I personally
Yeah,
don't.
that Paradise, man. They said 50 Cent wrote that record up, man.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying?
Paradise,
But
that is
Anne-Marie, hold up. Let me give it Anne-Marie. I need a thirst sound effect. Because Anne-Marie still look nice. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Looking like
It's
Tiger
just
Woods
one
with the
thing
T2.
that got him tripping. It's just one thing that got
come
him
on,
tripping.
man. Marley, hey, I can see Marley Marl in that joint
Marley
too.
Marl,
again,
yeah.
It's gonna be dope, man. Like I said, man. The chat's going crazy, man. We got a topic though, man, and we got to start it off with Jay Kemp. I need to know what's going on because this is his hometown dude. This dude
His
basically
boy.
got like I think he got his album. He bought it or something like that.
Stop it.
We got to talk about Jack Harlow, man. Let me give you a sound. This is the official Jack Harlow sound effect, man. He takes L's, man. Now let's be clear. First of all, let's start it off, man. Jack Harlow can spit. Let's stop the cap. The dude can spit. But ever since
Are you talking about with or without Drake's ghostwriting?
come on, people, God.
But wouldn't there be another ghostwriter? Because there would need to be another pen for someone.
Yeah,
to
if
write.
the
It'll be
OVO
Drake and then
sweatshop.
someone else,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's the AI.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the
He's saying
OVO
there has-
sweatshop.
he's
Yeah.
saying there has to be a pen for the pen.
Yeah.
So
I got you,
yeah,
I got
that
you.
that pen
But-
rolls downhill, my brother.
Let's be clear. Jack Harlow can spit, man. We know he can. We're not knocking his skills. But I think the industry has been using him to try to sell products.
That's exactly what I said on the first time I was on the show. Remember?
Facts. So
Yeah.
this we doing the three. Y'all see why we got Scandalous tonight, man? Other than he's Andrew Tate and Drake, money combined. Pull out the money, Bebo. Pull out some of this stuff
real
that
top G,
Scandalous
real
gave
top
us.
G right here, real
Top G, come
baby.
on, man. So
You know?
again, Jack Harlow, man, they try to make him Kentucky Fried Chicken and boo. Colonel Sanders and boo. Now they got him wearing a fanny pack with Doritos for the Super Bowl commercial. Is he officially over? Is it a rap? Jay Kent, we need to know because he's from your hometown.
Nah, man, he's selling out too many arenas, man. It's not over, man. He's making a label bread. Like he's still, again, I'm not saying I'm a Harlow fan at all, but this dude just had a show 3 weeks ago that sold out in like less than 30 minutes. 2 shows. One on Friday and then one on Saturday. They both sold completely out in 30 minutes. Jack Harlow he's still here, whether we like it or not. So I mean, he's a face. So they put him on the Dorito ads because we know Doritos come with some crazy stuff, Super Bowl time. But Jack is not done. This don't mean that he's done as far as an artist. I mean, Scandalous just said they using him in too many avenues. They need him. He's the white Drake. Why would they wash him out now? There's nobody else like him right now to replace. Who's his replacement? If you have a replacement, then you can say he's done. And if he ain't selling tickets, then you can say he's done.
Well said.
Well, hold on. Before you go in, man, Miss Lisa said goodnight, and she said she gave a $5 holla on the fresh out.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the
good night, Miss Lisa.
Cash app,
appreciate the follow
appreciate
too, man.
you. And you are the show's co-sponsor, man, for that cash app.
Absolutely.
Salute to you and good night. But Scandalous, is J Camp capping?
My capping.
Is he that Kaepernick?
Stop the cap, right. I'm taking a knee. Man. I'm taking a knee.
First of all, is he hometown hero? You know what I'm saying?
No, hell no. Definitely not that.
I mean, if I'm Jack Harlow, you know, a lot of these rappers don't have, you know, a long career span like a J. Cole, like a Drake, Kendrick Lamar. You know, we see with Megan Thee Stallion, no one's really talking about her now since all that Tory Lanez shit. The baby fell off, you know, because all that shit was going on, right? Yeah. People wouldn't even go to his concert, you know, and it just like, I guess if he wants to get the bag, this is the best way to get it, you know. So I can't hate on that.
Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. I'm just saying they don't have no Jack replacement.
Yeah.
Like once they find the Jack replacement, yes, he's done. But
I mean, now, Lil Nas X was trying to be that replacement, but like he did all that Satan bullshit, you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
He turned off a lot of fans.
Real deal saying he's over with.
Okay.
Hold on, man. Where's my Jack Harlow music? Hold on, where is that?
I don't see it. Real deal.
I need to put his face in when it comes on. Real deal saying Shamario with the Infinity Do-Rag is saying we gotta see Jack's new album, though. I agree with that.
Yeah, we gotta see
that. J. Kim, I'm agreeing with you, like as far as sales and his popularity, but what about the bars though? You know what I'm saying? Cause we know he can spit, man. We ain't heard him spit. And that album was kind of lukewarm. I was trying to bump it, man.
But that is all. That's all like driven from like who's pushing him. That's what I was saying. Like he is the, if you want to call him a doll, I mean it's like buying a doll off the shelf. I mean that's what he is. Like they're making us purchase. No, I won't say us, but they making the people. They're forcing the people to listen to it. So the bars is going to be the same. But I do want to salute to my guy KY Engineering, who has been producing Jack. He's been doing this thing for a minute out of Lexington, Kentucky.
So do you think? So J. Kim, do you think they'll give him more hands-on this next album, so it's not where they're pushing him in certain directions to get writers? So do you think they'll let him do it?
I don't see it, man. I mean, once they get an artist, man, who hits that plateau, who gets to that next level, they keep pushing them in that same lane. We've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. I'm not saying that Jack he's here to stay. What I'm saying is he's still here now. You know what I'm saying? But it won't be long. It won't be long. You know, they'll find another Jack replacement at some point in time, though.
I'm embarrassed saying it's not like KFC would approach anyone else in hip hop commercial.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it could be bad optics like love that chicken. Yeah, man. We just
might get somebody like Shaq, but they ain't getting no hip hop.
My thing, tinfoil Koofy here, is why is he the spokesperson like this? Is it because he's white?
Well, I was going there
because we see J. Cole, right?
Yep.
J. Cole's one of the most humble rapper out there. He's worth like $70 million. He looks like a bum half the time. He rides a bike in New York, and just recently he actually made a post. I think it was earlier today. He made a post online that he actually typed into Google, he was uninspired. He typed into YouTube a J. Cole type beat, right?
Exactly.
And inspired him.
Never
He
be
made a
logic.
rap song out of it, and then he reached out to that producer on YouTube and gave the song to him and told him to upload it. Like, that's the type of person J. Cole is, but you don't see him getting all these ads and being in McDonald's and KFC and shit like that.
Well, no, I mean, I agree with you. That's what I was saying. They don't have another white rapper right now that can replace him at this level. Machine Gun Kelly missed his opportunity. He was on that nose candy.
He went extra level. He on the candy. Bebo, what you thinking, man? To break the tie, man. What you thinking? Because this thing, I agree with Jay Kemp, but I also see Scandalous' side of it as far as what Mama Bear was saying, like, oh, they only doing it because he is from a different culture. And
no, we all agree.
Well, the other thing too, I go back to the money thing where, and I'm not saying you're disagreeing with it. I'm seeing your side of it, which is, hey man, he's not falling off. He's doing the concerts, but then I see like Shamario saying like, hey, we got to see about the albums, we got to see about the music. But I also see the other side where, they basically have been using Megan Thee Stallion, Jack Harlow, Sweetie to push a lot of products more than pushing music. Bebo, what you thinking though?
Pushing that type of the product.
Kind of on the same. I'm kind of on the same mindset as what you said, Iceberg. They still have use for him. Yeah, his album was, but that first class was. I mean, it took off, and the
first
industry
class is spectacular. It's crazy.
I mean, just as far as the streams, the sales. I mean. It had a good amount of success from a business standpoint. So yeah, they still have use for the guy to go from chicken to chips, and for this to be a Super Bowl advertisement.
Chicken and chips. Look at Bebo P over here.
If y'all don't give out if y'all get a super sticker, man, super chat for Bebo, man, we're gonna go from chicken to chips.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The white Mike Bless with hair, but he's doing.
Oh my God.
When he's got. When you're advertising not just for a high level brand such as Doritos, but with the name Super Bowl attached to it, the industry still has use for you. So they're not done with him yet, but his time is ticking.
Facts, Devon.
Well, Devon saying you don't have to force feed great rappers is because white artists has the potential to be like Taylor Swift sales wise.
That's good. What I was saying.
Yep.
That's
true.
Yeah,
that's true too.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he don't have the nose ring going through his whole nose. He's not tatted up. So not only are they pushing the image, but they pushing, because he's crossing boundaries. But go ahead.
Nino saying that Jack is from the heartland, from Kentucky. So they're gonna push him because he has a big demographic for a different culture that's wholesome. He's not scary to them.
That's true.
I just said that exactly. He's not tatted up. He don't have the nose ring going through his face, man.
Yeah. They approached Jack because he has no.
Oh wow!
Man, Touch is on the chain tonight, man. Hell, man.
Give Touch at AK, man.
You need an AK again? Oh, come on, man. Shamario said he's about to be Billy Ho. Man, y'all going in tonight, man. Goddamn.
Oh,
y'all going in, man.
But I agree with it. He kind of looked like Billy Ho a little bit.
He do.
Oh, my God. Westside Gun is wearing it for him. Y'all going in, man. Brandy bodied him, Harlow. So he's supposed to be a rapper. Yeah, man, he bodied him on it. Yeah,
there's always one person every week that catches the L.
Man, catches the L, man.
In the chat.
Again, man, after 50 years, corporate America still doesn't get it. Facts, man.
Devon with
Facts,
the
man. Devon coming through, man.
With the ultimate.
Yeah. J. Cole ain't wearing no fanny pack.
Hey, facts. That's 100%.
And that's the whole thing too, man. Like they probably with the J. Cole with the, hey man, we got a great idea. Gonna get your Doritos in a fanny pack. He said, hell no, I ain't doing
They ain't gonna be able to get nobody else to rock no fanny pack unless somebody really needs a bag.
I hope it's Doritos.
I only use J. Cole as an example because he hasn't been in no trouble at all. He's like one of the cleanest rapper out there.
This is the thing that I agree with Pyre saying. Push is the only one who did it right with that Arby's joint. It was about bars. It was about dissing somebody else. It was hip hop. They haven't done it with nobody else the correct way, and I agree.
But Pusha wouldn't have done it with no fanny pack. It was gonna have to be that way.
Yeah,
It was that way or no way.
But it was perfect. It was perfect, and
It
they
was
had that little
perfect.
goofy clown in the pit. Man, it was dope, man. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
did McDonald's end up getting? Because McDonald's did have
That's
that
a sweetie.
response. No.
It was
McDonald's
Travis
had
Scott
somebody,
burger, remember?
No,
Yeah.
they had somebody drop some bars too
Oh.
to respond
Oh
to
yeah,
pushes.
I forgot about that bull. Yeah.
It actually wasn't bad.
Yeah. Not that Billy.
I can't remember who
Ho,
it was though.
Yeah.
Man, that Billy. Ho.
Yeah. It really needs to get cut out with the fanny pack and purses.
Purses,
though.
fact.
That first city girl boots. Yeah, man,
Mike,
come on,
100%, man.
Mike's
That's
going
at 6ix9ine and that and Lil Nas X swag. That's what that is.
Hey, first of all, man, we got to go in tonight, man. Shout out Mike Brown. Shout out, first of all, man, Bebo's cooking. Scandalous is cooking, man. Come on, and J. Kim's going ham tonight, man. It's serious out here. That Touch saying St. Ives did it right in the 90s. Yeah, St. Ives
Yes.
They
Oh
did.
man.
And Coke
yeah,
45.
facts, man. Yeah.
I still listen to those tracks that he put
Yeah, I
out.
do. Yeah,
I
and
do
the
too,
beats were banging. It was banging,
They
man.
were,
man.
Those Sprite commercials too were dope back
St.
then.
Ives did it. Coke 45 did it, and that and Cobra.
Yeah. Man saying get your money, but I want to hear bars, bro. Yeah, facts to it. Yeah,
Man,
you
we ain't
got to
getting that,
incorporate some
man.
bars into it. Yeah, but But speaking of bars and not getting none, we got to talk about gentrification, Jay, man. This is the thing. I'm so glad Nino Beige is in the building. Pull out the money, man.
Wait,
Pull out the money,
before I pull out the money, not this not this picture right here. No. Stop. like we wouldn't spot that picture of him on the wall. Stop. Oh.
Hey,
Okay. Now the money's coming out.
man.
Y'all something else.
Oh man, hold on. But anyway, I didn't do one for that one, but salute J. Kim. But long story short, we gotta talk about Jay. Salute the Bum B, man. When we come down to Houston, man, we're gonna get a Trill Burger, Doc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that that pig is off the chat.
Yeah. Y'all see it right there.
You need some damn chopstick.
The worst.
Oh my God,
that
y'all
Bebo
got
P
me
vest
off
on.
right now. But long story short, Jay.
Y'all leave it.
Vest.
Stop. You know, if you look closely on the side of the vest, it says JC.
It ain't me.
I don't know, bro. It says JC on that vest, brother.
But long story short, if you don't know what's going on, man, Bum B, shout out to Bum B from Houston, man. UGK representative, Trill Burgers. We're gonna come down there and get a burger all day. Come on, man. He was on an episode of Talib Kweli's podcast. I don't listen to it, but he was on there. And basically talking about how Jay-Z basically, can we say stole? Or are we gonna use? Which one y'all want me to use? Stole?
We're gonna say stole because there's a lot going on here.
Okay, so let's play what he said first.
No, I don't think a lot of people know that. I don't think it's a big deal that they don't know, or a big deal if they do. I think it's dope because the fans look at it like, yo, Jay-Z, like, took a piece of your mind. Like, I didn't know that was your shit. I'm like, it's all good, bro.
Let me tell you what he's talking about first, so y'all know what's going on. So, first of all, he's capping. He's mad as heck that he took his joint because he ain't got no publishing off of it. But let's play the 99 Problems joint. I'm gonna play it low because you know Jay-Z gonna try to demonetize the joint. Okay, so you try to play that joint. You know what I'm saying? That was a 99 Problems joint. But let's go to what year did that Ryan Dirty come out? Man, come on, Pie, where you at?
96? Is that when Ryan
96?
Dirty came out?
Ryan Dirty
Either 96
came
or
out. Come on, help you out. Yeah,
That was 96.
96. You
Ryan
on it, man.
Dirty.
You on it. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all need to drop some money in there for that, man. This was 1996, man. A song called Touch, man.
Upon a time not too long ago, a nigga like myself had this strong arm, I hope. Not in the sense of having a pussy, but a no goddamn sense trying to push.
Scandalous is ready for the foil kufi.
Stop.
Hey
it.
man, hold on, man. Like, let's be clear, man. Is this stealing, man? Is this paying homage or is this stealing? Jay Camp, where you at, man? Because you an MC, bro. Like, what if somebody did that to you? Is that homage to you? If they take your bars?
Unless they quote a brother, and you gotta quote me for the homage. If you take my bars and you just use it like it's yours, that's robbery. It's the way I look at it. I mean, from a PM perspective, I mean, if you taking what I when I was in my bag, you know what I'm saying, I was in the booth first, you robbing from me, especially if you don't pay homage. We hear dudes do that all the time, but they say, quote or shout out to my X, Y, and Z. I didn't hear none of that in that 99 Problems. Did you? Unless Bun B got a different nickname and he did it, but I didn't hear it. But to me, that's robbery, bro.
Scandalous, I know you're itching over there for this one.
All right, let me take off the gloves now.
Hold on, let me get.
Scandalous over here fighting Iron.
So one,
Take
if
them
this,
gloves off, cuz.
if this was any other song, I would just see it as just another line, right? But it's on a track where he basically stole Ice-T's concept. So I think there's more emphasis here to him stealing from Bun B because he also stole the whole theme of the track. And he never gave credit to Ice-T for that joint either.
Explain the whole Ice-T thing because a lot of cats don't understand that. The Ice-T angle.
Well, Ice-T had a song, I think it came out maybe late 80s or early 90s, right? And it was called 99 Problems as well. And he had basically had the same almost hook as Jay-Z's.
Yep. And to add on to that, the idea was from Marquise, who was featured on the song with Ice-T, but Ice-T gave him that nod by saying, because Ice-T heard that line from him, I got 99 problems and a B word ain't one. And then Ice-T was like, basically, yo, that's dope. So when Ice-T did the song, he flew Marquise out to feature on it and, made sure that he, got paid at the time for it. Just to add on to, or to tag along with DJ Scandalous here on the backdrop, Iceberg.
Okay, so this is the thing. So we always get on Drake and saying, hey, man, you had ghostwriters. So we can't really say your pen is nice. Knowing this, because this is the thing, if you don't have hip hop, this is why you go to Fresh Out Hip Hop. This is why you go over to old school hip hop, man. This is why you go to DJ Scandalous platforms. If you didn't have the hip hop historians and you just had these dudes under 40 who just listened to Jay-Z, and I'm a Jay-Z fan, 25% of why I wear the Yankee in the logo is because of Jay. But do we have to put that Barry Bonds clear asterisk on Jay? And I'm a Jay-Z fan. Do we have to put the Barry Bonds on him? The Balco situation. Do we have to put Balco on Jay-Z?
Balco, wow.
Do we have to put the Balco? Let me play the.
That's a cream. That's a cream,
put that
boy.
Cream on it. Put the cream on his lyrics. Come on, man. Jay Camp, what you thinking real quick, man? Yes or no on the Balco cream?
Ah, man. This is a tough one, man. But I mean,
hold on. Let's give everybody a chance to think. Everybody in the chat, put it in there, man. Is it cap or no?
Man, I mean, it's too many instances though of this thing happening, but it's hard to give the cream, man. I mean, it's hard to get the cream. Pause. The deer antler.
Well, let me tell you another instance, and we all know this one. Bonnie
you
and Clyde.
You might sway me.
Bonnie and Clyde
is
basically a stolen song from Tupac's Machiavelli album, Me and My Girlfriend. Yep. The same album that Tupac
the same beat. The same beat, too.
Same beat, the same hook, the look for me part, same Bonnie and Clyde, the whole name of the track.
And there was no homage paid.
No homage. Yep.
We might have to call this one.
Well, and this thing before you go in, Bebo. Okay. Now we know Future just said, hey man, FJ. He said, hey man, I gave that Drunken Love joint with Beyonce. And I don't blame Beyonce. I think it was Jay that said, hey, man, F Future, man. We're going to take this joint from Details. We're going to basically not give him no pub. This is your bread. It's our bread. So he's been doing this with Beyonce, too. You know what I'm saying? Not giving no credit. They talk about Cash Money, Birdman, and Slim. You got to talk about Jigga. And this is why I'm glad we got Nino in the building, man. What you thinking, Bebo?
It's Balco, man.
Balco?
Sounds like it. Sounds like it. I mean,
there's no.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other thing. I mean, even the parking lot pimping with Snoop.
Well, there you have that. There you. I mean,
Dr. Silverthorne saying who owns the masters for them joints though. I'm gonna say Jay. And remember, he got his masters off of selling Kanye to Def Jam. It's getting deep, dog. You know what I'm saying? He taking that money and going. What you
there
think?
You have it. Yeah, you guys said it best. It's regarding this song.
Salute, Darren.
Salute,
It was.
man.
Oh yeah. Shout out Darren Harris for the 20.
Oh, the $20 holla. Oh man,
there's so much goofy going on.
Man, we go to Burger King, man.
We going to Burger King tonight.
KFC,
Salute
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, KFC with the Jack Harlow meal with that lemonade. Yeah. We gonna get that Jack Harlow. Salute to Darren, man, in the building.
That chicken and chip
Shout
special.
out to my
man.
dudes, man. Salute to Darren, man.
I mean, there's so much goofy going on right now. If you partake to that Mary Jane, your mind is blown right now. I couldn't even imagine if you partake.
Salute to Darren on that, man. Touch is saying this is why Nas dropped 3 albums, while Jay dropped one first, man. Oh my
4
God.
albums.
If you a Nas fan, throw the Nas in the chat tonight, man. Bebo, what you thinking?
Touch with the AK.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, when you're connected to, you know, a cat like Jay, I mean, and you're trying to maintain certain connections within the industry, you're going to be less prone to
the Rock Boys in the Still of the Night. Hey.
I'm like Jay Kent, man. That threw me off right there.
Hey, they'll do it to you. Right when you're in the middle of a heavy thought. In the middle of a heavy thought, man.
But there it's just too many instances like this.
Look at Shamario with the do-rag coof.
Ooh. You know, they say, and I know I'm a butcher the quote, but they're saying allegedly when a billionaire is made, that means the crime was committed. So and again, I butcher the line, and that's what they say out there, allegedly.
It's a goofy night, man.
I'm telling you, man. If you partake, I feel for you.
So let me get this straight. Ja Rule can, you know, copy Tupac's whole image with the bandana with the cross, copy his theme songs, basically remake the whole song So Much Pain, you know, that was on the Above the Rim soundtrack, and use Tupac's own lyrics on there. Jay-Z does the same thing with several artists, but he's not in the same classification as a wannabe, right? Doesn't make sense to me.
Man, hold up, man. I ain't seen Nino in the whole. Where did Nino at? Nino's gone. Where did he go?
Did he do the meet pew? Is that what happened?
Okay.
Is that what you're saying, Iceberg?
He gone, man. I don't even see him in the chat.
Man.
Somebody
Look
see
at Dr.
Nino Beige in the
Silverthorne.
chat, man. Where he at? Man, he left.
Dr.
He did
Silverthorne.
the same thing in Big League. Okay. Did the same thing with Big's lyrics. Plus, this song is how old? His life one day.
Yeah, that's
How
nothing.
life one
Why
day
come
still
out with it
Friday.
now? You know, why you say this 20 years ago?
All right.
That's a good question right there.
Honestly, he might have said it just in this thing. I think Talib asked him the question, and so Bun B being a you know a OG was like, hey man, you know it's all good. It was whatever, but come on man, you know
He
what
was
it
noble.
was. And this is the thing, you know Pimp C was pissed off.
You know, Pimp C would have definitely said something.
No, I'm guaranteed. That's why he ain't. Damn, you know Pimp C my guy too. You know what I'm saying?
And Pimp C didn't even want to do a track with Jay-Z. He had to be talking about that shit.
Right.
And remember, Jaguar Wright was saying, let me not even go there. Willie. Carmen saying Ja Rule looked like he was playing dress up.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Build-A-Bear.
He has his
on
one.
this
It is what it
Build-A-Bear
is. You know?
Build-A-Bear
Oh,
job.
Nino say he's at the grocery store, man. Chill. He's at the grocery store, man. He said, chill, man. Salute, man. Everybody put Nino in the chat, man. Everybody put Nino in the chat. That's our guy.
I said pause on that. Like,
Oh man,
pump your brakes on that, man.
Everybody put Nino in the chat, man. Hey, man, saying Bumby over here, Bun over here, Jay in my book. Yeah, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, he did it correctly and just said, hey, man, it is what it is. He didn't dodge the question, nothing like that.
Right.
But I think Talib was doing a little koofy dance, man, over there, man. I think Talib was trying to start something.
And Ice-T even said when he talked about the 99 Problem song, he even said in so many words, I don't know why, Jay, wouldn't give the acknowledgement, but basically, I'm friends with Jay, and that's how I, he would have handled that, I guess, in so many words. So just to speak on on what paraphrase
Ice-T. He don't want the smoke. Carmen said he don't want the smoke with Jay.
Yeah, Carmen said technically he didn't say it. They asked a question and he answered the best way he could. Talking about Bun. He don't want the smoke with Jay. Exactly our point from what was said.
Hey man, you might get Tory Laned up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? And Megan the Mule. You know what I'm saying? Pirate saying Iceberg, did you know there were more dishes in the stash by Pimp C before he died? Yeah, man. Yeah,
you can't tell me nothing remix.
Yeah, man.
Look at Power.
Touch saying that the Feeling It reference track dropped a few years ago.
It sure did, though. It sure did. That's a.
Yep.
That's another coup? I think we're going on record on the coup.
Man.
Hey man, this is the thing. We not knocking Jay. We ain't hating on Jay. We just talking.
Nah.
We hip hop historians. We got DJ Scandalous in the building.
I can tell.
Super hip hop journalist, man. We just talking hip hop, man. And if you gonna talk hip hop, we gotta talk the truth, right?
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Y'all can go to any other podcast to hear that BS, man. Y'all can go over Rap Radar and hear all that little cheesing and chucking and jiving. Y'all come over here for the truth. It is what it is, man.
That's Iceberg's favorite podcast, by the way, that Rap Radar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, y'all check out this hip hop. There's
a few cats out here, man, but it is what it is. Pirate saying Scandalous, you forgot to mention the DMX versus Ja Rule wars back then too.
Oh yeah, they was definitely going at it with a versus one another.
Who's gonna be the who's gonna fill that void?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like I said, man, we just talking. Bun brought this up. We didn't bring it up. Bun said it, so we just talking about it. So we ain't hating on Jay. But I want to talk about some realness, man. P&B Rock was my guy, man. What happened to him last year was a tragedy. He lost his life over something goofy, man, when he get changed and all that. But this is a cautionary tale, about him passing. We just heard this week that his baby moms was saying that he basically passed away with no life insurance, no will. So this dude was making a lot of bread. He was signed to Atlantic. That's a goofy situation. Then he ends up going independent, like Tory Lanez. And he didn't sign with anybody. Next thing you know, he passed. He didn't have it. What's your thoughts on now the baby mama saying, hey, I don't get any money, because he didn't have any life insurance? What can you guys give advice to with guys in the industry, guys working on albums and projects, man, that don't take care of this stuff, man? Even in real life, not even just in the industry, man. As grown folks, man, what should we be doing? And grown men and women, man, what advice can you give them on this so this doesn't happen to somebody else? We use this as a lesson and a cautionary tale.
I mean, if you don't get it yourself, the labels is gonna get it on you, and your family ain't gonna see a dime of that life insurance. I mean, cats got to understand, man, that personal health is also personal wealth. I mean, they all kind of are the same exact thing, man. So if you're out here acquiring wealth and you getting rich, you got to be able to have the insurance to back it up too, because you don't want that part of your legacy going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people fighting in court over silly stuff. That life insurance, man, is there to keep things intact and keep your legacy secure moving forward. Man, this should be like one of the first things on your checklist is getting that life insurance. And especially when you're young, because it's cheaper too. The older you get, man, the more expensive that gets. But anyhow, man, I encourage people, man, if you don't have that, definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that, anything about him, but it's just one of those things that we just have to kind of get better at and just learn how to do, man, when we think about our when we leave this earth. I mean, because that will happen at some point. You want to make sure that legacies are taken care of, and people not left holding the bag when things get serious, which is what we've seen with Big Scar and some other situations. You know what I'm saying? So we got to think, we got to be here with it, man. But I won't ramble too much. Scandalous Bebo P, what y'all thinking on this, man?
Before Scandalous go in, we gotta salute Mr. Rogers. No message, no chat, just the love of the game, man. $50 holler, show sponsor. I mean, hey man, we appreciate you so much, Mr. Rogers, man. Salute to us, man. DM us, man, on our IG Fresh Out Show, man, so we can see some merch. Come on, man, we gotta see some merch on that, man. Salute to you, man. All day, we appreciate you. Scandalous, what's your thoughts on this? Because again, when Pac passed, when Big passed, they didn't have the same situation. Why haven't cats learned this from the get-go? And let's remember, there was a lot of cats, man, who were fighting for almost like a union for rappers. So when you get that deal, you get that $1 million deal, you get insurance, you get life insurance, you get all that in it when you get to deal. Why hasn't the label started doing that with artists, putting that already in their deal?
Sus was going hard trying to get that on all his artists. But go ahead, Skinner.
As for the label, I don't know. Maybe they don't want them to be proactive about it because they want to get their rights, for themselves. But I feel like we've seen it with Pac. Pac only had so much money in his bank account, and he was owed millions, right? He didn't own his songs. He didn't have his record label up and running yet. Same with Biggie. You would think a lot of these artists will take notes from the past and see how all these artists end up passing away. But I feel like in your 20s and your early 30s, you still feel like you're invincible, like nothing will happen to you. And I think that's the problem.
That's the time to get it.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it's kind of shame that they don't set up their family to be better off in case stuff like this happens.
But this thing, like we know the pimp in a whole situation, right? And you try to keep the whole needing you. J Camp, is that basically what they're kind of doing with this? It's keeping the artist kind of on a string a little bit, so you never really get financially free.
That's definitely what they're doing, man. It's all included as part of the package. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the combo meal. When you pull up to the drive-thru, you get that deal. It's all part of the combo. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they're doing. But what the funny thing is, which I was going to tell Scandalous, is it's the opposite of athletes. You see athletes getting life insurance when they in college. Because they tear a knee up, you know what I'm saying? You end up with a career in an injury, they're going to make sure they get that bread, man. Rappers need to think the same exact way because it can happen. I mean, rest in peace, like the takeoffs, the PNB rocks, but these are situations, man, that should wake cats up. Like, you know what? Let me make sure my stuff is in check. I mean, and Takeoff may have had life insurance. I don't know. I can't speak for that.
I think Power said he didn't.
Okay.
Somebody in the chat just said somebody said he didn't have any life insurance, man. Same thing with Big Scar.
That's what I'm saying. And you can even have a situation where you ask your mama, hey, take out a policy on me and put, you know what I'm saying? You can do situations like that just to make sure ain't no shadiness going on, because that's what happens, man.
But Bebo,
When
how
you
are
let- when you
people
let the
throwing
label do it.
almost $40,000 in a strip club, wearing big chains, man, and you didn't go over here and get a $300 a month life insurance?
That's what.
Because we're talking about the difference between being rich, allegedly, and being wealthy, or at least having something to pass down. See, and here's the thing about that. When he was alive, he showcased a rich lifestyle, on social media, expensive clothing, chains and whips and all that. And there's nothing wrong with nice things. I'm not here to downgrade on those who like showcasing nice things, but the other half of it, or the other part of it, is the missing element, which is the core of what we're talking about, the life insurance. And when you don't have that, and something tragic or unfortunate happens, such as what happened with P&B Rock and so many others,
Next your wealth,
well,
get your health.
the amount of however much you once had when you were alive doesn't translate over to your family. It doesn't pass down. Nobody knows, publicly, what happened to all of that stuff. It could have went to P&B Rock's blood family. It could have went to the state. I mean, who knows? Could have went to the label. There's no telling. And it just goes to show, like J Camp was saying, this should serve as a cautionary tale alongside other instances that, hey, look, and this also goes to Scandalous's point. It's all, when you're young, you do, kind of some dumb things, young, dumb, and have some fun and all that type of stuff. So you're not really thinking about life insurance until it really affects you personally. So with that said, it needs to be treated as a priority before it potentially happens to you. And now it's to a point where, unfortunately, P&B Rock's girlfriend is, dang near crying on video about, no, he didn't leave me a will. No, he didn't leave me life insurance. And it's alleged that she's now selling some type of bags just to kind of get some extra change in her pocket. And shout out and salute to her. But it's my recommendation, if you're trying to pick yourself up, move forward, I would suggest, hey, get a job that provides life insurance to get yourself up and going. Because most jobs do offer it, no matter how good or lack thereof it is. It's better than nothing to get started, and then from there, progress accordingly as you move forward.
Absolutely.
Hey, shout out to LJT in the building.
Salute LJT
over Facebook. Shout out to all our Facebook people, man, holding it down, man. We appreciate you coming through. I got a question though for y'all, especially J Camp, because I know J Camp is serious on the college football. Who has more a potential to take care of themselves long term? College athletes or rappers? Who has more? You know what I'm saying?
Is there a
Man,
seed?
that's a great point, man.
Is there a seed that we can bubble?
I mean, when you look at it up to this point, I mean, they're damn near equal, man. I mean,
and that's crazy,
because it is crazy, because when you got coaches, man, forcing cats out there with a tore up knee, you got ligaments missing from your knee, man, just to win a game, to win a title game. I think about the whole like Lamar Jackson situation. Dude had like a grade 3 PCL, and they was basically like trying to push him out there damn near. You know what I'm saying? And he's in the contract year. If you go out there and get hurt, you got cats like Cap and like Mike Vick talking about, well, just put a brace on it. Nah, little buddy, this man got $200 million damn near sitting on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a life insurance policy too, but man, Bebo P, it happened to you just like it happened to me. Nino Page hit me with the blocker. Hey, Jack Harlow, he had one and he was 15, 14 probably.
You cut one of them curls off.
Yeah,
and
his
grows
mama
back
hooked
in some
him up.
money.
Exactly. His family made sure. That's why I was saying, man, like, if you keep the game, if some of these mothers, man, just letting their kids just rap and whatever they're recklessly talking about, you know what I'm saying, out here in the streets too. Hey, if you don't get that insurance policy, man, I mean, I'm just saying. That's why I say, I mean, in both worlds, there is reason to have that policy in both football and as a rapper.
Carmen's saying most people don't think of a life insurance plan until something happens, basically, like a mortality plan or something like that.
Exactly. Two different situations, but still the same thing. Like
and Samario's saying the same thing, man. It has to do with our culture being rich, broke, like Bebo said. You know what I'm saying? Facts, absolutely. Man, Samario, facts.
But I think they even have advisors now, like in college, because they'll have like
in the NFL as well. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, and they'll have like former athletes who return back to college and who will counsel these young cats, and they put them up on game and tell them, make sure you got your life insurance policy.
Yeah, exactly, like the NFLPA and stuff like that. It's more so those sports, have this type of mentors, and whereas hip hop, you don't really have that.
You don't have that. No, you don't.
The question is, man, and Scandalous, you might know more than we do. Who knows? What's the blocker from stopping artists from doing this and actually negotiating this in their deal? Hey, hold on. Before y'all go in, hold up, man. We got
a good lawyer.
we got a surprise for y'all tonight, man. We had it for Voltron, man. El Weezy's in the building. What's good, man? What's going down? Hold on, man. Podfather's in the building.
First time doing this with him here. First time with him here doing this. Get to tell him to kiss the ring, Podfather.
What's going down, man?
Man, not a whole lot. Living good, man. How you, brother?
Man, hey, first of all, if y'all don't understand, man, Podfather's in the building, man, with us for the rest of the night. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put LB the Podfather in the chat, man. Where's my joint at? Forming Voltron tonight.
Hey.
Oh, hold up, man. The Podfather returns.
Yeah. You already know. 700 Club.
On.
You already know.
700 Club. Podfather's in the building, man. Salute. Every day one's a salute and touch a salute, man. Mike Brown's going in. Hey, man. Mama Bear said, oh, wow. Everybody's in the building tonight. Hey, man. So this is the thing,
Everybody.
man.
I don't think Mama Bear ever seen him before.
Exactly. So this is the thing. What's your thoughts, man, on this P&B Rock situation? No life insurance, man. First of all, I think that first of all, we actually got it level. All the guys are no kids up top. All the guys are kids at the bottom. So the whole thing is, what's the situation, man, on these rappers having the chains and throwing the money, but no life insurance, bro?
Hey, man. I thought this was just standard knowledge, right? Like we all I thought we all understood. Let's just remove rappers. Most men under 30 don't have anything in place that like is gonna say like, hey, like take care of X, Y, or Z. Now, let's be truthful though, right? Is that the moment that somebody says like, yeah, man, hey, I got your seed, like, bro, like like you should be running to the lawyer, you should be, running to your estate planner or whoever, and you should be making things happen if there's an OG in your life telling you what you're supposed to do or whatnot, so but Nino Beige, what up? Like, so yeah, but to me, this shouldn't have been a surprise to anybody, though. This should not have been a surprise in general.
Now, let's be clear. This isn't the girlfriend. This is his baby mama.
Yeah.
The baby.
Well, and not his wife. I'm just saying. Could that have had some leverage? Could that have had some? I'm not saying they should have or shouldn't have been, but could that have had some leverage a little bit if they were legally married?
No, man. Let's be truthful though. The other thing is
it will go to the legacy though.
is that like if there is a person who can't reasonably say like, should I be going out with $200,000 worth of jewelry? Do they reasonably have the right mindset to be like, oh man, you know what? I should probably have, some estate planning in place, right? Like, I mean, if they're not that forward thinking, what would put you in a place to think that they forward thinking enough to be thinking about insurance? I don't know where the connection is at. Like, I don't know where you would be like, yeah, insurance.
So basically, y'all
$200,000 on my neck.
So basically, ladies, if you listening, you should be the one talking to baby daddy, hubby, boyfriend about these situations, man. You know, you a woman's job sometimes to talk wisdom into the man, right? So again, if this is a common practice, man, again, the wisdom has to come from somebody in that situation. And let's be clear. Of course, we all think we're young. We're not going to pass. You know, we going to live forever. But again, man, those babies got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not around. And that's the whole point of getting married. And we're going to go into our Dr. Phil bag a little bit. But this is why you that's why you want commitment, right? This is why they want to get with DJ Scandalous and get that situation cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Now me, Klay Thompson down there.
They want to get. No, so
you guys, real quick, if I may, do you guys think that this situation will prompt more individuals to consider getting life insurance?
We haven't seen it yet, though. With other situations that's happened, it's been very similar.
Facts, Mike.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard. We haven't had any type of evidence to support that.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. So it'd be nice, Bebo P. I wish you would.
Jay Kemp, what you think about what Touch said?
Was it to change the insurance? Ouch.
Ooh, that's a kookie right there.
That's that man. Touch has been going in tonight.
Because most people do. Oh my gosh,
Touch been cooking tonight.
Most people insure their jewelry more before they insure themselves or their family.
He got the cook of the night, man. Right. Touch got the cook of the night,
because you know he got insurance on that jewelry.
Presuming that it was real. Presuming that it was real.
Another cool.
Stop, L.
Was it real?
Yeah.
Because let's be clear. Pac died with like a Jaguar and $40,000 worth of clothes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
In a condo that was in Death Row's name. So again, we know Jack Harlow got insurance. We know the labels.
Stop.
You know Jack.
There it is.
Stop. We got that stop t-shirt in the joint tonight too, man. Y'all go over there, man, and go cop one. We got a stop shirt over there, man. Freshout.com. Go get your stop shirt.
Especially
tonight,
when Jack was rapping when he was 15, his mom was like, "Now, honey, you know we got to get you a life insurance policy now. Me and your dad."
Yeah, you're out there. First of all, let's be clear. Jack almost needed one because he was in the club and almost got bodied.
Man.
Right.
Man.
When his homie.
Yeah, man.
His homie was in there reckless.
Man, come on.
But you know that you just that's the thing, man. The question we should be saying is, who's his management?
Facts.
That's the real question.
Probably some street cat.
Because whoever his management is, nobody should be walking around trying to get managed by those guys. Because that should have been one of the first things that was taken care of.
Well, this is why
I guarantee you Snoop got it after he was on trial.
Bro.
Hey, please believe it.
But this is why Shamario has the almighty Infinity Stone do-rag. Suede, you know what I'm saying? The wisdom, you know what I'm saying? The wisdom coming off that do-rag. Paul. He's saying, but so this is good to have the chance to talk about it and inform our culture.
Salute.
This is why we talking about this tonight. This is why we got the guys that we got on the panel. You know what I'm saying? And then Power's also saying, shout out to Power. This is why Power's day one, man. DM us, Power, so I can sing you some stuff. I think Chink's wife in the state owns his stuff. Exactly, but they're still coming out with music. And that's probably why French had him.
What?
Everybody connected. French is in jail or in the
Yikes.
They gone.
Yikes.
But anyway, exactly. LB thinking it had some value facts, and then she's saying stop. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get that stop in here. Pac died with Newports.
Wow.
Look at
Nino. Leather vest. Nino Bays. Nino Bays might be on there for cooking the night too, man. He's up there for cooking the night, dog. Newports and first of all, Biden took the Newports. You ain't got the Newports no more.
Right.
You ain't got Newports no more.
He said, you ain't getting the menthols.
Man.
Hey. You in-words ain't getting the menthol.
No menthol, buddy. No, that is. Whoever his management is didn't have. But wait, it gets worse. Didn't have the best interest at heart. Facts,
Not
man.
at all. Not at all.
We don't play music on here, Mr. Rogers. But you know, We gotta get on the other platform to play some music. Drama and Cannon managed Jack as well. Facts. So this thing, I can see with Drama and Cannon, they gonna take care of him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna definitely take care of dude.
Yeah.
As far as you talking about Jack? Yeah, Jack. They gonna take care of Jack.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bettis Management had a nice plan in place. Yeah.
Managers, executives, they all got have themselves covered and their families.
Yeah, man. Free Max B, man, all day, man.
He's on a premium plan.
Yeah.
He
got the premium
plan.
You know what I'm saying? He got that AAA boy. You need insurance to hang with French.
Yeah,
man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Man. And
but
listen,
though, you need Delta Dental and everything to
for sure, man. One of the first things
you got to be fully covered to rock with them Coke boys. I got you. I got
you. Got to be fully covered, fully insured.
To bring this bad boy home. Y'all should definitely have insurance. If you anywhere close to my age and you got any shorties running around and anything like that, you have any type of assets, you should have some life insurance, man. Like you should have life insurance and you should be putting into your 401k. Like don't unless you got 200,000 in debt. If that's the case, then focus on paying off that debt. But if you anything close to zero, then life insurance, 401k, those should be your first couple of things. And I'm not even a financial advisor. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Rogers, if you talking about independent music, DM us the music. If it's independent, we rock that. You know what I'm saying? We'll review that. If you talking about independent music,
if it's independent, we got you all day.
Carmen saying facts, 10 people got shot.
Nasty.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta be fully covered.
Yeah.
Fact, dude. But first of all, any insurance company, you need to holler at us and DJ Scandalous, get on the platform and get the brand. Put a bear out, Bebo. Put the money out.
You already know. You already know.
Hey, you need to advertise with us if you get insurance, man. Advertise with us.
You already know
those
Scandalous.
Tonight, man.
If those insurance companies see that you an artist, that you rap, you know they're gonna make that premium sky high.
Oh yeah. It's like Jackie Chan. Remember Jackie Chan get no insurance at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Nino said he got his policy. Nino said he got I got my policy when I bought my crib, when I was 28. So 20-year-old rapper, that man that be own property, probably not thinking about it. Facts,
they're not. A lot of them are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but definitely check into your options as far as what company you would like to go through, like as far as life insurance is concerned, and whether it's term or whole. Whatever is best for your situation, like LB said, get that estate planner and fix your roof while it's still sunny outside.
Fact. And I agree with you, so Matic, that when French was on Matt, I like Matt Hoffa's podcast. If you're not subscribed to, go check it out. My expert opinion, man. Shout out to Math. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
He's one of the real ones out there. And that bag fuel too. Shout out to our guys over there, Esco, man, and Heineken. But that French one was
man.
It was paint dry. But long story short, man, salute to PNB Rock, his brothers, his people, man. We always got mad love. I was always putting PNB in the chat, man. Come on,
get that life insurance.
Yeah, man.
Man, speaking about money though, pull out the money, Bebo.
Oh, you know the money.
Don't drop it. Don't you drop it. Don't drop that money, Bebo. Don't drop it. It's like yellow cake. Don't drop it. We gotta talk about, man, our guy N.O.R.E. and DJ F.
Hey, real quick before you go in, Iceberg, these were the first cats of notoriety that gave us the nod on social media. So shout out to Drill Champ, man. Got to give them their flowers.
Absolutely.
This is a real song, not a diss song. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Drink Champs people, they follow us, man. They saluted us, man. All day long, man. Salute to
N.O.R.E.
you guys.
has great interviews too.
Yeah, great interviews, man. N.O.R.E.'s like, he's not the king of podcasts, but he's definitely royalty, man. Let's be clear.
Absolutely
royalty, man. Real talk. So they've done a partnership with Warner Brothers Music.
There it is. I knew it was coming.
He's got the tinfoil
Koofy. So
no.
My bad. Last week you crowned yourself the R&B king. My bad.
Where's Shy Wild when we need her though? Yeah, where's Shy Wild? Yeah, Carmen got to do that style.
Right.
Oh, Mama Bear gave you the eyeballs. Like, oh no, buddy.
Mama Bear, like what the hell?
What the hell? She's not drawing that. She's not drawing that.
Right. Like I can't draw that ish.
Yeah, but long story short, man, Warner Brother Music now has Drink Champs. Facts. So the question is, and this is why I need power, I need touch, I need everybody going Madden. The question is Sus Diddy, and I think J Camp said this, and that's why J Camp's smiling right now. Is Sus Diddy still involved? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Is Sus Diddy still involved? Number one. So is Sus still getting the bag? Or are they exclusively with Warner Brothers? And if so, is this a good move for N.O.R.E?
Who gonna take it?
J Cam, go ahead, because you asked for the Sus joint.
Yeah, I figured Sus had to be involved in some way.
Yeah,
he has to have his.
Oh man, Carmen says Sky.
I mean,
I read that was the audio portion, not the video.
So they're selling the piece joint. Okay, they selling the piece joint. Okay.
So but they're still getting the bag though from the record label.
Still getting a piece.
Facts.
Okay.
But the question is again, do you think this was a good move, man? Because why would you sell it unless they basically plan to distribute it in further places than they can typically go with Sus Diddy?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things where I would love to kind of be in a room with N.O.R.E and kind of hear the philosophy behind it, because I thought they were already getting pretty decent traction.
Facts.
You know, as far as like access to multiple different outlets that the plan. I mean, you know, Revolt had their stuff on TV. I mean, it was on YouTube, the podcast circuit, everywhere. So I'm trying to like grasp what good this is doing, unless it's like one of those Joe Rogan situations where the bag is just so friendly that they just gonna, you know what I'm saying? That they just gonna slide over there and just like, look, I got to take it. This is guaranteed.
Yeah,
gotta slide.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's you know that. Okay, let's talk about this real quick though. Sus Diddy is involved. And
hold on.
I hear Koofy.
Hold on. Let me play the Diddy sound effect. Okay, keep going.
You're gonna get them to follow us now.
Hey, take that, fresh out. Take that. You're going off the platform.
Nah, Iceberg. Not with that shimmy, Iceberg. Nah. Right under Vegas too. Nah.
Hey, go to Vegas.com, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your 50% off, man.
Stop it.
Nah, listen, not with the kids, yay. Sus Diddy is involved, and now WMG, Warner Music Group. Like, are you kidding me?
They need a smell good, Iceberg. That smell good we selling. That's what they need now. Now they got that Sus Diddy stench.
They need a Dr. Sasquatch.
They need a Dr. Sasquatch.
Let's be clear, man. This thing has been like infiltrated, basically. Because once you get a music label and Diddy like both involved on your podcast, here's what I'm gonna go ahead and tell the whole audience: be very wary of every single podcast that you're listening to about music now, and make sure you find out who the owners are.
Hold on.
Yes,
bars.
Because what's if they didn't came for N.O.R.E,
put the coof down to him,
you can better believe that they're gonna put out like a release about this, but every one of these other ones, man, they might be pulling that what's that Chance the Rapper, I'm independent but I'm not independent thing, like I'm independent, don't nobody own me as a podcast,
but you're getting a Grammy nod though. Get out of here, dog.
Yeah, but then you over here getting your checks cut from WMG and from Sus Diddy, man, and like, to be perfectly honest, all they're gonna be doing is they're gonna start dictating the culture to those people. Now, I believe that N.O.R.E does have some level of integrity, and he might not. I don't think he's gonna let this thing get completely like infiltrated. But I'm sorry, the moment that Sus Diddy and then the label is involved, man, it becomes extremely problematic very quickly.
He better know what he's signed though, you know.
They got their Rick James out.
Like, if he's locked in, he's locked in.
Touch is saying Sus is definitely in the background in that hot tub.
That Bohemian Grove hot tub.
Right.
Wow.
Baby.
He's in that hot tub.
If we see N.O.R.E come out in that kilt, we know what happened.
Well, but this is the thing, though. And this is the thing. This is the
Stop, J Camp. Stop.
This is definitely Koofy time, but this is definitely a Koof. But the whole thing is, let's be clear. You know, Kanye was on the joint.
He was. That's never gonna happen.
Kanye said what he said, right?
It's never gonna happen again.
But hold up, but remember they had N.O.R.E, because at first N.O.R.E was defending the cat, just say, hey, let him just talk. But then they had him come back, and we know Rosenberg, our guy Rosenberg, salute, don't be pulling those strings over Instagram, taking the stuff down. That's why we over here struggling now, because you're taking stuff down. But the whole thing is he had to go on that apology tour.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, he gets the bag.
Facts. That was the test.
Hey, we got a bag for you if we know what team you're on.
Yeah, you gonna pass the
We
test?
gotta know.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sign it?
Yeah. Devil's in them details, man. So many Koofies. I'm telling you.
Bebo, what you thinking on that, man? That you they were basically about to cancel you. And next thing you know, you get the bag, pull out the money.
Oh, the bag of leanie. You know, this is it. What?
That's real too. That's real. That's not fake,
though.
though.
The sky, rich get rich. What? Oh, don't drop it.
Don't drop that, duh.
Oh, shoot. I think that everything that's been said about this topic is so spot on. And before we got on the show, I saw an interview between somebody from CNBC and the CEO of Warner Music Group, Stephen Cooper. And a couple years ago, long story short, you know, they had just a couple years ago or so, they had just re-entered public markets. And the last time that they had done so prior to that was 2011. He was on there talking about the CEO was saying that there's better margins on digital media as opposed to physical, and that they also have laid out roadmaps to continue improving those margins. So along with that, he talked about streaming having meaningful growth and music being the only global language on the planet, which causes streaming to drive adoption. So I say all that because not just to get in a nerd bag, you know, those roadmap remember I said that he had talked about having a roadmap. I think this is part of it because they didn't sign an artist. They signed a podcast similar to, you know, the Joe Budden situation and whatnot. So this is part of that. This is part of that growth that N.O.R.E and Effin and all of them need to be very careful about, because if they don't keep their foundation of what keeps them great, it could go the route of a Joe Budden. We'll see how that's going.
Party time, excellent.
Excellent.
Facts, Mario.
Bro, he's killing them tonight.
Power said it took work to get Doggy Diamond's episode on Drink Champs. Yeah, facts. The podcast, the Podfather speaks wisdom.
Hey, when the Podfather's on,
Hold on.
You know, y'all already know what it is with the. I got you. We got you. You know?
Wisdom.
Hey, when the Podfather speaks, you not only listen, but you kiss the ring, baby.
Kiss the ring.
Yeah, this is wild, man. This is wild.
Drink Champs about to look like the View.
Man, the sober champs, watch out.
Hi, we don't do liquor anymore. It's organic water.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
N.O.R.E about to turn a whoopee.
He said they about to go from this
to that.
Be a bunch of
Scalers, this is the
on-
thing. We've been
TV
talking.
set.
We obviously we do a podcast. We've been talking about. I've seen Wallow be real transparent about their deal with Barstool and how basically they came in as partners and not trying to own anything. They said, "Hey, we just want to basically get a split." So you see N.O.R.E take this gentrification bag. Which gentrification, man, y'all going in tonight, man.
Go ahead, L. I need it if nobody else. Please, just one, L. Just one.
Nah, man.
Please, brother, because if you don't,
Hey,
I'm gonna.
I believe it.
Okay,
man.
okay,
Ain't nothing
all
to
right,
stop.
all right.
Yeah, you can't stop
Yeah.
So
that's good enough.
Gentrification champs is 100%.
gentrification champ. So, and like I said, shout out to Drink Ken. You know, we
Yes.
rock with y'all.
Yes.
But the whole thing,
Facts.
man, is like when you care about hip hop and you care about the ownership, and the thing of it is, we know when they were on Revolt, and this other thing too. Diddy, you gonna have to give us that platform because you can't run it correctly. So now we gonna take it over.
Yeah.
God dang.
Please believe it.
Scandalous, what you thinking on this, man? Is it deeper than what we think it is?
Or is it face value?
Face value, Zoom.
Pretty much face value. What every person on this panel has said before.
Voice was good.
Overall, anybody with a podcast, I feel like most people do it for fun, but like there's a lot of people that do it because they see the value in it. We see all these deals being done behind the scenes for exclusivity for Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon and stuff like that. So I can't hate on him for taking the bag. And obviously we don't know the specifications of that deal. Hopefully he read over everything, because if it's just the audio, you know, maybe he felt like he wasn't giving up too much away because all they're doing is audio, because there's really no other markets to expand into. He already has his podcast on Spotify and YouTube, the biggest platform, right?
Yeah.
So I think overall the problem is how much they are going to dictate what you say on your podcast and who you have on. Now, for like someone like WMG, we're already seeing this when them acquiring Hip Hop DX, and they have a sub brand named Hip Hop Madness on YouTube as well. So they're taking control over not only the podcast side, but also hip hop news. And that could become a very tricky situation, because then they can say, hey, we want to talk good about my artists, but we don't care about Universal's artists. Okay, you can say whatever you want about his court case, but don't talk about the court case of this rapper here.
Yep. Everything's gonna be Meg Love Fest.
And those are the details you need, right?
Those corporations are cornering the market little by little.
Called, what do you call it? Verticalization. It's where you try to take the whole vertical of everybody wants to be Apple, right? They want to own it from the suppliers all the way up to all the way down to the consumers. And that's
You're
what
right.
You're
right, because we see the acquisition of all these catalogs that's being sold off.
That as well,
And then, you know, couple that with, you know, podcasts being acquired by these, you know, big megala group corporations as well. So y'all are on it. Y'all are on it.
Nah, 100%.
So this is the thing, man. You're almost seeing a digital Black Wall Street. Let's tear this down before it gets too big and we can't control it. Because again,
do we have to put black in front of the Wall Street though? That's a different delegation of Wall Street we talking about.
Well, and this is the thing with black and brown people, the only thing you have is the unity. So if we can divide you guys up and then also keep feeding you misinformation, we can control them dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again,
that's the name of the game,
and the culture.
And the
culture, because again, we just talked about Jack Harlow, man, going from chicken to chips. You know what I'm saying? And so Jack Harlow, in my opinion, is not about, you take somebody that can actually rap, you take somebody that can actually influence, and then you get them, because right now I just saw an article, shout out to Carmen. I just saw an article about Gorilla, my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yep. Saucing up her food. Go
Saucing
ahead.
up her food and all that. She said
she loves
she's
a
addicted.
little extra seasoning.
Yeah.
A little extra seasoning in her food.
It's a moist.
They might have to do that Biggie, man. I might have to do a Biggie on her stomach.
Watch out. Stop that one.
Stop
Hey, we trying to get that WMG money.
Oh,
man.
yeah, we trying to get WMG money, huh? And we're going to always do the right thing.
Hey,
So, but long story short,
to the fresh.
but Gorilla was saying that she was on a podcast and she said she was addicted to a adult toy. So next thing you know, all the women started buying it.
Boom.
So again, we look at Sweetie. Did they care about her music or did her selling stuff? And once you couldn't sell, you're out of here, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, a lot of the people that were getting pushed are really just to sell us products. Let's be clear. And
Facts.
to me, once they have access to the studio, don't rap about this. You need to rap about that. And then we're gonna put you on a podcast that we own. Because look what they did to the radio stations.
Yeah.
Clear Channel and Bain Capital own all of them. So back in the day, you could have a hot record, Mr. Rogers. Go to a core DJ like Scandalous or somebody. Get on the radio. You could BDS, right?
Boom. There it is.
Now you can't get on no radio unless you connected to a label because we own it. So we try to already kill y'all with the radio. Now you can't get out there. Now with the YouTube and all these podcasts, we got to kill that too. We got to go ahead and kill that.
Because you hit the nail on the head though, right? They view it as the new radio, right? So if you view this as the new radio, and what did you do? Earlier. But basically had what do they call it? Like a duopoly, basically between the radio and the labels, right? Where they're gonna get their new duopoly from? If y'all not understanding why Fresh Out is the flavor, man, my rap versus the flavor, you don't get this nowhere else.
Nah, man. Flavor
in the world, Craig.
And then take this little piece as well, right? Is also what they know is that the cost to make a podcast is much cheaper than it costs to make that bum song that some of these new people is out here making, right? So they just say, hey, listen, so I can spend 10 cents on the dollar.
21.
Right? And then I can still have the same influence as if I spent this dollar over here on this musician. Boom.
It's the new way of cutting folks out, apart from what used to happen back when with Tommy Boy and De La Soul. Remember, they got cut out of some of that steak and percentage of the streaming and such. This is the new wave of that. You're right.
Tommy Boy cut off a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
They did that Jesse Jackson.
Cut your nigga nuts off. Cut the nuts off. Cut this nigga nuts. I hate that Obama. I'm gonna smash his wife. Hold up, it's a man. My fault.
Stop.
You got to sing that song because remember what you said about WMG, Iceberg. Go ahead and sing your song again.
We're just trying to do the right thing. We
Iceberg gonna wake up and Secret Service and everybody gonna be his.
Men in Black.
Men in Black, right.
Hey,
you extra over here.
I like you. I want you. We're gonna do it the easy way or the hard way.
The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
You better call it equalizer.
Long story short, okay, so we know the play. We know the play that they're doing.
We do. We know the playbook.
What's the solution before we get up out of here? What's the solution that we have to do?
Scanless,
Bebo P, LB the Podfather, J Kent. What's the solution that we know that basically people are getting compromised?
Go ahead, Scandalous.
Keep supporting the ones that are real, the ones that tell you how it is, tell you both sides of everything, And once they stop doing that, then you could dip.
Yes.
Facts. Facts, man. Come on.
Absolutely.
Bebo, what you thinking, man?
I don't think there's anything wrong with doing business because an asset is supposed to be sold off after so long. Not everything that you create, but assets typically from a business standpoint is supposed to be sold off. So I think it comes down to doing good business beneficial for both parties that benefits you and doesn't compromise the integrity of the brand that you've created. So I think that's integral because I don't want to go out here saying that, folks shouldn't be doing business deals with anybody. Of course, you want to be cognizant of who you do deals with. But in addition to that, like Scanless said, keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Maintain the integrity of the foundation of what made your brand the asset that is piquing the interest of all of these corporations that are interested in what it is that you have, and master the art of negotiation.
Yeah,
with some daggone good lawyers too. if or when it comes to that point of somebody being interested in what it is.
Yeah, what we need to do is revolutionize everybody and get everybody in a free lunch program, and then basically just do ride shares. You know what I'm saying? Tesla is the devil. Tesla's the devil. Don't buy one.
All right. So here's a question for everybody on the panel. If they would have already owned Drink Champs, would they allow Kanye on the platform?
Never.
Exactly.
No. Never. He wouldn't have saw the light a day. Like he would have took a step in there, and they would have tossed his ass out on the front.
First of all,
there you go.
From now on, since we do your audio, we need to see your guest list.
Yep.
And we approve it before we get in there.
That's right.
Y'all even get in there. So basically, Daddy's home.
Right,
Excuse me.
Zaddy's
home.
Right.
Y'all ain't doing none of that no more.
What can you say to that if you've signed over and they're paying your checks?
It ain't, yeah.
Well, we've been seeing that with the rappers for the last 30 years. Saying, "Oh, you can't put this song out, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
Again, we're so limited now to how many platforms that we have, but the podcast game is really what we have to. That's our voice. If you sell your voice, it's a Rizzo, man. I mean, you have nothing. I mean, so I get what you're saying, Bebo. You know, at some point, you know, we have to sell off some of those assets, but we have to carefully look at which ones we're selling off, because once you start selling off the ones that have way more value than the others, that's where you end up getting slipped and mixed.
Correct. And that's why I said early on, not all of them, but absolutely. And then like, even for the ones who do sell off, who's to say that maybe you can't commission another group to do what it is that you once created while you create another one, something different, if that's what you decide to do. But the other side of it is too, you know, you don't have to sell anything and then just grow it yourself, and then, you know, continue to be innovative from a creative and business space. And then, you know, you don't have to sell off that asset. So that's the other side of the coin as well.
Yeah.
100%.
Again, this is why you support Fresh Out. There's a lot of other podcasts that we're not going to mention because they haven't paid us for any advertising. But this is why you come over here.
Business, baby.
This is why you come over, baby. Yeah, it's business. So again, this is why we trying to form up like Voltron. This is why we do partnerships, man, with cats like DJ Scandalous that are basically doing the right thing.
Right.
Again, we're trying to add more people in, but always you have to watch what you're listening to. And this is why what Jay Camp is doing is important, giving us the bars of the week.
Bars of the
week.
That's
why the books
baby.
are important, man. This is why this stuff that we talk about is untainted, man, and it represents hip hop and the culture and the books. So again, Simon Schuster, they're trying to cop a lot of stuff, man. And you see basically like with that Dr. Dre, they said they're going for hip hop assets right now. They want to control all that old music, so we can tell you when and when you're not going to use it. Period. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jazzy Jeff getting thrown out there like Kanye, man. If he would have went up with it, Bebo and Iceberg, Def Jam, did what? Jazzy J. There you go. Facts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And I think Kanye, when Kanye understood what Jay-Z did with him in Def Jam, it was game time. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had to go crazy. That's why he had to go get alliances with the witchcraft over there, you know what I'm saying,
man?
But now it's like, okay,
that's a hell of a price to pay, though.
It is, man. It is.
Right. But he had to go somewhere to get the power. You know what I'm saying? Because who else is controlling the media like Scandalous is saying?
I gave you power.
Big facts. It's big facts.
I gave you power. Facts.
And the thing that we should look to is transparency, right?
Facts,
Who is being the most transparent about where the money is coming from, okay? Because that is ultimately what's going to drive a lot of these people, man. And yes, support the independent platforms.
Yes.
Salute
definitely
Michael
support
Brown,
independent
man,
platforms.
holding it down, man. We appreciate you for that, bro.
At any point in time that you can support them independent platforms, do it. Because like I said,
Mike,
like, hey,
appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
You want to know what Amazon is doing? Know where they get their money from. You want to know what Google's doing? Know where they get their money from.
Follow the money.
Follow the money with any of these guys, and then you'll find out real quick. You know what I'm saying? What they really doing. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people that get caught up because the Alexa was listening to them. Yeah, you daggone right. Alexa's listening to you. Sorry if I set off your little machine over there in the background.
Mine's on. It's connected to the lights.
Keep your name out your mouth.
You dang there turned on his red light special.
Basically, the band started spinning and all that.
Yeah, Alexa over like it. Alexa out there like, hello, LB. Who should we expose today?
And let's be clear, man. This ain't even a goofy situation because anybody who was in the industry since we've been watching the industry that were basically speaking out.
Yeah,
Prince.
Yeah,
we talked about Power Set K Slay,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Anybody who basically went against the system.
Shoot, Scarface.
Scarface, yeah, man.
To put the other delegation on blast way before.
Hey man, if you're not playing ball, man, like it's a rizzy. So again, man, the truth is like fire. It can heat up your home, or it can burn down the whole city. So again, this is why we tread a little light over here, but you're gonna get more truth over here than where you get it. Let's be clear. And also let's understand what the Podfather said. That movie that Kyrie was almost canceled for, it's still on Amazon.
Hey. It is still on Amazon. Jeff Bezos still clocking that cake.
I can't
His ex-wife is still giving it away.
I have no idea why such a thing would still be up there from then to now. There's just no possible reason that I could fathom.
Hey, Michael said the Podfather's dropping the jewelry tonight.
You already know how the Podfather get down. You already know.
Them
gems, you know, baby. You know when that
gemstones.
You know,
right now.
You got to kneel and
gemstones.
You got to kneel and do that.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the K-Shine, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And again, this is why we do what we do, man. This is why we try to get down, man. And also, again, this is why we try to support independent hip hop. Vic Spence just dropped the situation. Crazy promotion, man. The dude is a genius with the pen, but also with the marketing. This is why we support him. Sky Zoo just dropped a new one. This is why you come in. And salute to Shy Y. She was on here Saturday. We talked some hip hop. We talked some rap. Salute to Miss Shy Y. Louisville already.
Well, check out our channel too.
And she did a hip hop review. She did reviewed that Sky Zoo, man.
Sky Zoo.
Shout it out. Shout us out, man. So again, man, the hip hop ain't going nowhere. The only person who basically hip hop is dead in is probably Jay-Z.
Stop it.
I get.
Stop it.
Are we on title?
No, we're not. We're definitely on title. And I don't know if y'all saw. And I don't know if y'all saw that pic, man, with him in the jet ski, man. But you know, he's in there.
Go ahead, L. You know you're itching to say it.
Hey, that Sky Zoo-somatic is.
You need to stop denying me, L.
Hey, listen, man. My stomach is hurting over here.
Nah, let's be clear, man. Yeah,
right, let's be clear.
Let's be clear. Hey, that t-shirt's coming too, y'all. But yeah, that Sky Zoo album is dope. You got to check that out, man, all day. Again, we about to get up out of here. We've been over here for 2.5 giving y'all the bars tonight, man. Any shout-outs before we get out of here? DJ Scanlon started off. Y'all basically doing your thing so we can get up out of here, man. The chat's been going crazy. We love y'all tonight, man.
Just shout out to everybody on YouTube and on Facebook that's been joining us. We've been seeing new people every week. It's kind of crazy, you know, and much love to everyone in the chat. You know, we wouldn't be doing this without you guys. You know, you give us such great motivation to keep doing this. So shout out to you guys.
Absolutely.
Bebo Weezy, Reverend Bebo.
Well.
Say it again. Paint the picture, Pastor.
Well,
I'm gonna cut that nigga's nuts off.
Oh no! Shout out to the people. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. We got a goal of reaching 2,500 by this March, so we definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with the Voltron, with everybody on Voltron. Yes, Antoine 1486, and get life insurance. Get life insurance.
That's the bar tonight. That's the bar
get life
tonight.
Insurance. Get life insurance. Get life insurance. Seriously,
Bebo Jake from State Farm over here.
Bebo Jake from State Farm.
I mean, I don't have a red shirt.
Right.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Right, Bebo Jake Turner.
Bebo Jake. that TJ Jake guy.
Oh, Jay can't talk about. I like to smell my beard. And I'm like, whoa, you don't need to do all that. You just get your life insurance, Jake.
Creflo Turner.
Hey, salute to Antoine in the building late, man. But we know you family day one. Shout out to Antoine.
Day one, bro.
Hey, without you guys, there is no us.
Yeah,
whether you're talking about Fresh Out, Rap Verse, any other brands that is in association with what we got, much appreciation. Y'all got it though.
Man.
Come on now. Don't get scared now. Come on. Shout out to the people, man.
Oh, it's on me. Hey, listen. Hey, shouts out to Detroit, man. Jammer's hat over there, right?
Yeah, salute,
much love to the city and everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? And hey, shouts out to the people. And then also, hey, I be up in the chat every once in a while, man.
Salute to Upstate, y'all.
Be up in the chat. Be up in the chat.
Yeah, my kids be acting a little crazy, so I don't get to get on here as much as I want to, but I'm definitely in the mix. I'm definitely sending producer notes in the background and things like that. So hey man, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all, and yeah, I'm gonna try to come in here and mix it up on occasion just so I can keep Jammer and Bebo on their toes over there. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Yeah.
Shout out to Darren, man. He said great episode, guys. Facts, take care of your people.
Always.
And then Carmen saying she can get you on the life insurance. She can get you on the estate planning. And put your contact in there, Carmen.
Put your contact in there, Carmen.
Yeah. And also, let's be clear. Facts. And also, go over to Facebook.
That shirt coming.
Go over and check out DJ Scanless platform, the hip hop, the Fresh Out Hip Hop. Carmen's in there, man. Definitely check us out. We in there too, so we can definitely get you right, man. On everything, hip hop, insurance, we got you covered. J-Camp, take us home, man.
Take it home.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the people, man. Special shout out to the sponsors tonight. Mr. Rogers, Mike. Appreciate the love, Miss Lisa. Appreciate the love. And Mr. Rogers, I see you up in Ocala. You about 80 miles north of me, my brother.
Okay.
Salute to you, fellow Floridian. Gambino, we see you up in here. Shamario, man, appreciate everybody's commentary. Touch 182 blazed it tonight. Man, appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Scanless as always for coming through, showing that love, man, and just holding down the Koofy. He keeps the Koofy just secure. It's in the gold case.
Koofy King.
It's in the gold
King
case.
Joe for King.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all keep taking it from me though.
I mean, hey man. You know what I'm saying? You
got
it, man. You got it, man. But please make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
Pod saying LB, the pod sprung father. There you go. Bebop again. I hope LB saw the Bebo Photoshop pic with the RIP Tupac.
Stepping out of club. Stop.
Hey, Nino saying dope episode, fam. Salute
Nino. I mean, if you checking this out from Facebook though, please slide over to YouTube though. Hit that.
Do that.
You know what I'm saying? We need you.
Need him sub.
We're trying to hit 2,500.
There we go.
There we
go. Like
by February, man. We trying to, man. But again, appreciate y'all support, man. The love, man. Again, Fresh Out. The light is always on. Y'all welcome. You don't have to
leave the light on for you.
Door. You can go in the back, get you I can't say soda, some liquor. Miss LB ain't on.
Miss LB,
Get you some liquor. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the people who ain't here. We know you with us still. And we're going to check, man. Saturday, we're going to be in the building again. Same bat time, same bat channel.
There it is.
Hitting y'all with some fresh music. Holla at this stand too.
Hey, no, I'll definitely pin that, Darren, man. No doubt. I'll definitely pin that. And LL gonna be like, I'm gonna get y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna surprise y'all with a new album on y'all.
Just you wait.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just you wait, Iceberg.
And DJ Scanless gonna remix it. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, we had to form Voltron tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? The chat's been crazy. The only thing I'm saying, man, is go to freshout.com. We got the merch, we got the cups, man. If y'all Day One Club, we sending that out to y'all, man, free of charge, because we appreciate y'all. Day One Club, y'all know what it is. Again, Scandalous, we appreciate the time too, man. This thing, if y'all don't understand, man, I don't sleep. Y'all see my eyes. Scandalous is the only one who outworks me, man.
Go to sleep,
only dude that
Go to
outworks
sleep,
him, man. This
oh.
dude works his butt off, man. If y'all don't basically go over to his platform and support this dude, man, it's crazy. This is the hardest working dude in hip hop that the people are finally understanding what he does, and we're gonna keep on doing our thing every week. Again, Bebo P, J Cam, LB the Podfather, Scanless, Iceberg Slim, man. Another great show, man. We out, y'all. Peace.
We out here. Peace.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize. Absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World Most Dangerous Podcast. Bebo P's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar.
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Let's get it.
Good.
Hondo up in this.